You don't like camera? The camera on, honey?
No, it's not on, honey. It's on Bob.
Okay. It's July 8th, 1998.
Which
Bob
one
and
is-
Janine, Mom invited us over for dinner.
And
Mom
Janine's,
said- Yes,
excuse
Janine's
me.
cabin.
And Janine's scraping the burnt off of the garlic bread.
She did that
They have
last night.
burnt toast.
She did that the other night too.
I'm
That's okay,
scraping.
Robert spilled champagne all over the place. but we
Yeah.
won't- we
Well, that's
won't
why
tell.
it's burned.
You got no proof. You got no proof.
I do too, I took a photograph of you.
You
Right,
got
Mom?
photograph of me holding a champagne bottle, that's all.
Yeah.
Mom, did you
He
cook
drank
this
half
all
of
by
it
yourself?
before we got to
Did you
it.
cook this whole dinner?
Not really, Janine made this. I made the lousy cake. The damn thing didn't
Yeah,
even raise.
Denise,
What?
why don't you come over here
No, I did that
for
the other
to get a
day.
picture of us?
Did you?
Okay.
That's the second one I
Okay.
had a box cake. Of course, I don't know. Aren't they supposed to have the dates on there marked?
Yep.
We didn't look, Janine, since you couldn't find it, did you?
I think they want us to come and eat, honey. You want to be
We
in
want
the
to toast you. We're going to get it on toasted up, Patty.
Okay, let's
Okay.
toasters.
Just like
Am
this.
I sitting here?
Okay. You can sit next to your honey. And I'll sit next to mine, honey. And
Okay.
Robert can sit next to his honey.
Are you gonna toast, Bob? You can toast
Here,
second time.
everybody, put
We
your glass
toast.
out.
Here's to a wonderful life.
Yes, and to my best friend.
Thank you, a good life. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
hey.
Life.
Now, the slip,
Aren't we
yep,
lucky?
the sip,
We're gonna
we
drink
throw it
without
at
you,
you.
honey.
Oh, Bob, that's not your champagne. You didn't want a big glass, you said. Here,
Oh, she just did
you said you didn't want a whole thing.
Robert, Bob's drinking your champagne.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, that doesn't agree with me.
I know, my husband is so crazy about it.
I'm not crazy.
This is delicious.
Isn't that?
Oh, you love it? So do I.
That's the dinner.
This is
No,
the cheap stuff. This is my specialty, cheap champagne.
Andre.
Cheap cold duck.
Right, get
Okay.
the camera, get before you get Bob in here.
This is my
Honey?
favorite
But can
pan.
you set it on the counter? Salute.
Is it salute or
I think it's on.
Did you push the little red button?
Yeah,
Does it say REC up in the corner?
yeah.
And it's
I
on it.
forgot how you zoom it and zoom it.
Well, you push those little levers where your fingers are, and you'll come in and go out and all
Oh,
that.
I see. Hi, guys.
Hi. I'm eating Bert, the garlic toast.
Thanks to Janine.
You know how it goes, honey. Here's to you and here's to me.
And if we ever disagree,
Here's
No,
to everybody.
Here's to me.
oh, I heard that. I heard that.
I like it.
I may be across the room, but I heard that.
All right.
Here, Bob has some garlic bread.
Well, Mom, I'm gonna come try some of your dinner, okay?
Garlic bread, honey, so you might as well turn it off and come. I can handle it.
The good stuff's on the bottom.
Mom's starting without me. I guess I better hurry up.
Hang up and,
See you later, Mom. See you later.
Mom, you got garlic bread. The minister that married my ex-husband and I, was in the front page of, leave it to me to pick. Front page of the Macomb Daily, that he was having an affair with the lady that ran the choir. And he couldn't understand why the three of them couldn't live together, his wife and the choir lady and him.
Well, that's what your dad did. He used to go with Angel, and he said, why can't you come and live here at the house with me? I thought, oh, I remember him asking me that. Why can't we all live in one house together? I thought, oh, boy,
He wasn't wrapped too tight either.
you know,
You didn't do it, did you?
well,
Do what, Janine? We lost Bob. He went out to have a cigarette.
Yep.
We want to hear more about him sneaking in the middle of the night, sneaking out. And...
I'm not talking about that with that camera. No, but I can talk about, that's why I was so attracted to him, because he was a good man. And he'd come into my house, when I first met him, he'd start repairing the house.
And he had air conditioning.
And he had air conditioning, but I was running a place. And I moved in, and they had just repainted everything. I moved
one
in,
on Jefferson?
yes, and the furnace blew up. I mean, immediately, and all the walls were covered with soot, everything, and the landlord says, tough, I'm not fixing it. You know, I was alone, so he didn't care. And Bob came in and cleaned everything.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
He fixed the furnace, fixed everything. It was so great.
I know mine did. I had one of those oil burners, you know, years ago. Every time I go out, that damn thing would blow up. But I had my house always so cute and neat. And
I remember backing up to that with a bare butt, getting burned when you're a little kid.
Roseville, I was giving her a bath and she backed up with her little butt cut right out of my, oh, did that. She's, oh, I knew that's it.
What to remind her of that when she comes out. She's real sophisticated now.
Oh, yeah.
But she's two as one here, though.
We'll bring her
And
up.
she's so much fun. Oh, my gosh. Never a dull moment with her. My son's like that when he's in one of his moods, you know. But his wife is kind of a...
Don't ever let anybody hear this tape.
Is this a tape, is it?
No, not
Oh,
really. Just
okay.
pretend you're on
What are
TV
you
now.
doing now?
Hi, honey.
Hi, Emmy.
I'm taping some more of our dinner conversation.
Oh, wonderful.
And Mom and
I'm still eating
Janine.
grapes.
I know it. I think you've eaten most of the grapes, haven't you?
I think so.
Mom's got a son that's a redhead, and he has got a sense of humor that won't
Oh,
quit.
Terry, you mean?
Oh, he's so funny. It's like a comedian.
Who has a son?
My son.
Oh, your son? Your brother, Janine?
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
have four daughters.
He's a
and one
tall,
son.
red-headed Irishman.
Oh, wow.
Daughters.
Drinks like a fish.
Oh, wow.
Skinny. He jogged in the Boston Marathon.
Nice.
Jogger.
I didn't know any red-headed Irishmen that drank.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I-
All red-headed Irishmen drink.
Well, my dad didn't have red hair.
Would he have black?
No, light brown. I think Bob's calling you, Janine.
What, Bob? Bob. He's calling you. I better be
Oh.
quick.
Hi, honey.
Bye. Oh,
Don't trip over the cord. I know it's hard to move after you've eaten such a good meal.
Oh, yeah.
Mom fixed baked spaghetti with cheese.
Mom, talk about when you were little. Tell Patty some of the stuff. We always wanted to get it.
I could go
Oh,
on and
Tell
on.
about the 17 kids.
17.
17 brothers and sisters. We lived in a big tent while our house was being built.
Wow.
The chickens used to sleep on our bed. We had a big chimney going up right through the tent where Mother cooked with her big stove. Oh, boy.
Where
How
was
big
this
was your
at?
table?
Huh?
How big was your table?
What, twice as big as this.
Where was this at, Mom?
In Mount Clemens.
Wow.
My
And you lived in it?
grandfather and all of my uncles were building our house up in front. It was a beautiful home, isn't it today? Yet you see it.
Mm-hmm.
But we lost it because my mother and dad couldn't afford to keep it up.
Uh-huh.
And those
What
days-
street, Mom?
Dickerson.
You lost that house?
Oh, yeah, we couldn't, my dad couldn't keep it up. And then during the probation days, the officers, police came in. My dad used to have something like a blanket pit. Oh, and they just came in and broke
You're kidding.
everything all up in the house and everything. Oh, my dad was quite a character, trying to make a living, you know.
Right.
But
Well, you do what you have to do with 17 kids.
But that's,
But then your grandfather died in a boat, didn't
oh
he?
yeah, he was mush trapping,
Muskrat.
mushrat.
What did he do, fall out of the boat?
No, he was gone all day, and when the time for eating, around 6 o'clock, he didn't come home. They knew something had happened. So,
Benjamin.
Oh, yeah, Grandpa Benjamin. So-
Was it Benjamin LaForest?
Yeah, his name
That was your mother's.
that was my mother's father,
Mhm.
Benjamin LaForest.
Mm-hmm.
Big, tall, cute, real nice looking.
So he was muskrat hunting?
Yeah,
Trapping?
yeah, he was trapping.
And he was 6'5", and his son, her father, was about 5 foot,
Wow.
and produced all short little people.
Yeah.
But the grandfather was 6'5". Now
Yeah.
my brother is 6 foot.
Uh-huh.
In our family, he's a giant.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're all
yeah.
so short.
Oh, Nelson Ronald was tall, like my grandfather.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he was huge a bunch of he died too. Oh, yeah.
So he drowned it that night?
Yep. It must have been, well, when they found him in the morning, or late at night, they went to check, because he knew where he docked his boats.
And you know what else I think is interesting? Tell about, they had 17 kids, but several of them died.
Or-
Tell how they died. You know,
Oh.
back in those days, babies died.
Right, but before you go on to that, where was your uncle fishing, on a river or the lake?
Yeah, and Clinton River in Mount
Clinton.
Clemens.
Oh, okay,
You know, right where the sugar beet factory was?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's Clinton River, wasn't
Mhm.
it? Yeah.
okay.
You know, the sugar beet factory was on Clinton River in Mount Clemens. he had a rowboat, and he only lived maybe a couple blocks from there. He could walk there, you know where President Street was, from Clinton River to his house. That was his life, was fishing. You know. In those days, it's all you did for a living. You never worked, you know. And I can remember every night after school I'd stop in and have fish soup. Today that was good, you know. Big chunks of potatoes.
Wow, that's a treat today, fish
Yes,
soup.
definitely.
Now,
I don't know how she made it, but it was, you know, pieces of fish and onions and carrots. And when I stopped in after school, she'd give us a nice
who did?
bowl. My mother's mother, Mimi LaForest,
Oh.
yeah. Now we used to stop on the way from school to Mimi Martin's house. It was a little white,
I
not
don't
even.
remember her.
No, I know you
Mimi's
don't.
French for grandma.
Oh,
But this was.
Mimi and Pippi is, and that's what we always call them. Pippi's
Yeah,
French for
Pippi and
grandpa.
French, that's
Oh.
French name, Mimi and Pippi.
Mimi and Pippi.
Yeah.
Then our tradition on Easter Sunday,
mhm,
I don't know if you ever heard of this, Pat.
How you tell her.
We'd hard-boiled eggs like you do.
mhm.
But then everybody would take an egg, say, this is an egg, and she's got her egg.
Yeah.
You crack eggs.
It's fun.
And that's a tradition. We still do it at
Yeah,
Easter.
we do.
So it's
Sheila
like,
and I do.
this would be her egg holding this. So she'd start tap, 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 and whoever egg breaks first has to give it to the other person. Hard-boiled eggs. I know it sounds silly, but that's what we
No,
do every
uh-huh.
Easter Sunday, everybody.
I could see my
carry-
grandfather going way through the fields with a little basket in his hand,
Really?
and because he'd boil his eggs in onion peelings. In those days, that was all it was. The egg
Why?
was brown anyhow, but he would, well, because it was like a dye, like, and it was a dark brown, see. And if we dyed all our eggs were all brown, because we didn't know what dyes were in those days. They didn't have
Oh, they
any.
didn't do colors
We
then.
never did coloring egg. It was just like a dark
Oh, they
egg.
didn't. Well, I wonder how coloring eggs got to be.
Oh,
Gee, I don't know.
that didn't start till years after, you know.
So fun.
Yeah,
So they were brown.
yeah, they were brown egg, and they know how to crack them. You could be an expert at cracking, because you know just how to hold them and just how to tap. Because she always, Mother, you're taking all my eggs. Because I know how to. You tap at the top real slow, and then naturally, then you start a little harder. And then pretty soon one of the eggs cracked. We did it this Easter at Sheila's house. She said, Cecil, look at my mother. She's taking all my eggs. But I gave her some because I said, I don't want those eggs. We just did it because it's a tradition. A lot of people think it's stupid. You crack eggs. I never heard of it, they said.
Just old tradition.
Just an old tradition.
What I was going to ask you about, you had 17 kids in the family and some of them died. How'd they die?
Oh, one died with convulsions, you know, those things.
Died
They
what?
had the doctor with convulsed, like,
Oh, uh-huh,
fist like.
uh-huh.
And the other one died, my mother's.
She suffocated, didn't she?
Yeah, something like that. I remember
She rolled
mother-
over and died?
Something like that. I remember her, my mother jumped on the bed and, Dad, said our father, go downstairs, put some irons. In those days was flat irons that we used to, you know, iron our clothes.
Mm-hmm.
She said, hurry up, go downstairs, she says, and put some hot irons on the stove so you can put them on the baby's feet. Keep it warm, you know, thought maybe bring it out of life. And I noticed there was a big picture of our Lord of her crucifix as she went down, and just as she went down, she died going down the stairs with the baby.
Oh,
I don't even think she was here. Her name was Rita, I think. Then Pearl lived right next to us, you know, on Avery Street there and Orangeby Street. I was born there on Avery Street, right down at the end of that little white house on that side. And the plaster in the kitchen fell on her head. The plaster fell. She was sitting in her high chair.
Oh my gosh.
But she didn't die. They had it more or less bruised her, but she died after that. It had something to do with her, you know.
How old was she?
Just a young baby. I don't even remember.
Oh, how sad.
Mother was telling me, but 'cause I was,
But 17. And then her mother died when the youngest was 10 years old.
Yeah.
She just wore out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Totally wore out.
yeah, she
Wow.
couldn't take it anymore.
so how many made it and lived?
13 of us.
I see.
13, 4 died.
Well, how did the other two die?
Let's see.
Or did I count wrong?
I can't remember. Wallace died of convulsions. And then there was Rita that died in Clare Avenue. You know, I was thinking it was right here.
Oh,
So now I was thinking of home.
how'd she die?
That was Rita, that's one that died, mother carried her.
Oh,
Oh,
there
okay.
was three, because
Oh, but that was three, so there's one more.
And then there was, who the hell, Rita, Pearl, and Elsie. I don't remember her too much. Another was Elsie. Little Wallace. Yeah, he died on Dickerson, you know where he lived? He was so cute, I can remember that so well.
all of them were cute
We
little
hugged him,
tiny
we knew he was
Frenchmen.
going to die, and he was only about a year old.
Oh, how sad.
And we were all hugging him, you know, and crying. He was so cute. And then I remember we called Uncle Hank, the undertaker, to come down, you know. 'Cause in those days, they didn't take him to the funeral parlor. They just threw him right in the front room. He just took him and drained the blood out wherever they were supposed to do it. I remember in Glory, my sister was quite a character in those days. And my brother was really sick then. We said, my mother said, Glory, don't go out on your date. Yes, I'm going out, she said. I'm not staying home. She went out, and then when she came home about 12, Uncle Hank was there, the undertaker was there. He said, get the hell in that back door. He said, you're not coming in no front door. I can remember that today. He was a bastard himself. He screwed everyone they could fight. And they said he even screwed the corpse when they weren't even cold yet.
Hank LaCroix was his name. He owned the funeral home.
Yeah.
And he married my grandmother's sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a pretty bad guy.
My mother's sister.
They had money, you know, they were well known in town.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you look at them, you
Undertakers.
wouldn't think they had nothing.
They owned, in fact, they owned property in Port Huron, or
Aubrey.
in Albury, and they were quite respected, but he
Oh.
was, boy, a
But they
big
didn't have
womanizer.
anything.
Oof.
And he was quite a character.
And she used to paint, his wife Aunt Zoe used to
yeah,
paint
she's
murals
got
on her basement wall, gigantic murals
Wow.
Good.
of
Snakes
Wild
and-
animals.
Wild animals.
Wow.
She was
her
good.
whole
when you come
basement.
to
She was
think of it.
good. The whole basement was covered with,
All
murals.
exotic animals and everything.
and then Mom's one sister, Aunt Mabel, went loony, but she had a baby. She had 3 children, and then she went to a psychiatrist and got pregnant by her psychiatrist. We're giving
Oh.
all the lowdown
What
here.
do you mean, Mabel?
Mabel.
Oh, yeah.
Got pregnant by her psychiatrist, had this boy. 12 years later, he ran away from home because she was abusing him. She was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And she was hitting him with a baseball bat while he came to my house.
Oh, you told me about that.
And I took him
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And he lived with us till he was out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And now he lives in California and has 5
Where's
kids.
Mabel?
She's in a home.
Yeah, she's in like in a,
But when I took him, she used to park in the alley down the street from my house. She'd sleep there all night in her car, and she'd just wait for one of us to walk out of the house. And she'd chase Christina across the yard, yelling, "You sickies, you sickies!" And then she'd wait, and she'd threaten to burn my house down. So I had to go to court
Wow.
yeah.
and get to be his legal guardian because she could have just taken him.
Right.
So I did, but the problem was she looked saner than I did. She came to court really well dressed with a
Oh,
briefcase. She looked like a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah, because she knew she was smart.
Right.
She was
She knew-
schizophrenic,
Yeah, see, she.
but very smart.
Uh-huh.
And we walk in, and I told Bob they're going to end up putting me away. I just know it because I'm so nervous. She presented her case. I presented mine, and I told the judge, or the lawyer, or somebody that how I said I'm not going to do good at this at all. I'm so nervous, and I'm a woman living alone. I'm divorced, and I'm trying to get her son. He says, "Don't worry about it. We got a file on her a mile long."
Wow.
He said she used to walk in the
Yeah, she,
Social Security offices with a live bird tied to her purse.
she did. don't
Didn't I
remember-
ever tell you that?
No, I don't
That's what they-
remember that.
Yep. That's what they told me. She'd have a live bird tied to her
You sure
purse.
that was Mabel?
It was Mabel. I'll never
Where
forget
did
it.
she get the bird?
I have no idea. I have no idea, but that's what they told me. So I won. I got him. And he stayed. He was a real nice kid. Real nice kid.
Yeah, it is. Turned out pretty good.
He was
didn't it?
very sweet. And I married Bob after that, so he raised Chris too. Real nice kid. So that's where she ended up.
Yeah. She's still a mess. She's still in a hole,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And then Mom's brothers were jazz musicians.
Oh, I know. You told me what
Yeah.
fun you must have had.
Mom had a blast.
Oh, fun.
They used to follow them around everywhere they played,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, just about. I was, you know, at that nice age where I enjoyed all that stuff.
Oh, I love their music. Oh my gosh, all that music you hear on the radio,
Oh, yeah.
jazz,
Mhm.
they sounded just like that because they traveled to Florida. They traveled
Oh,
all over
yeah.
playing jazz. So
Wow.
they were the
They
best.
met Stan Kenton. Oh, they met all the famous people,
Mhm.
all the great musicians.
Tennessee Williams, the
Tennessee
author.
Williams,
They used
Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, yeah, that was her name, Marilyn
I
Monroe.
don't think, well, I don't know if they ever met
she-
her.
I don't know, who was it?
Jacqueline Kennedy.
Yeah, Jackie Kennedy.
Wow.
And Thomas, what's the one that he's a director now. Remember he painted with Andy Williams? And what was Andy Williams' picture? With that little guy that he always carried.
Oh, on
a fish.
TV, you're,
Yeah,
not
I think-
Andy Williams.
No. His name is Thomas now. But he walked with Andy Williams in his picture. What was the name of that? Yeah, with that little fishing rod over his shoulder.
You're not, she's talking about Andy Griffith.
I'm talking about Andy Griffith, but that wasn't his son. That was his son in the picture.
You're talking Opie, or do you know who I mean on
Yes,
Happy
yes.
Days?
Something maybe.
Or no, she's talking before that one
might
with
be-
Andy Griffith. Do you know the one, Patty? That show?
She probably remembers.
Where he was a sheriff, a
Yes.
small town sheriff.
Yeah. he
I
was-
can't remember what it
And then
was.
the little boy was.
Andy of
named
Mayberry?
Opie. The
Yeah.
little boy's name was Opie,
Mhm.
and he always went fishing with Andy.
What are you
Griffith.
saying, that your brothers met them? Or,
Oh, yeah, they used to say that. Now he's a big director at Hollywood.
yeah, he is.
When he grew up, he always went to Ralphie's bar at Elo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then, what's her name? Ralphie's little girl was sitting on his lap. We took pictures of him.
Oh.
They had pictures showing.
Wow, how
Oh,
neat.
he had all those movie stars folded.
Well, Mom, I'd like to get some pictures of you guys outside too, around the lake.
Oh, you don't have to take all our pictures.
Yeah, this is only going to be a half an hour long, so I want to get you outside too, okay?
Hasn't it been a half
Okay,
hour?
yeah, no, not yet. I'm going to turn this off, but I want to thank you again, Mom, for that wonderful dinner you and Janine put on. Thanks for the champagne, Janine. One glass and I'm already feeling my
I know,
oats.
I'm relaxed.
I'll see you outside.
Yeah,
Hey.
look out.
Picture
that
show,
one.
something about being in a picture show.
What's that
I
one
can't
about wanting to be in the movies?
They're gonna come put
That's
me
it.
in the movies.
I knew it.
They're gonna make a big star out of me. I hope I'm gonna make it in the movies. All I gotta do is act naturally. I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell.
Hey, Janine.
I don't know the
Is it
word.
on, honey?
Is it on, honey?
Yeah. Did you get Janine singing or just you?
I don't know the words,
I don't either.
but that's the song we were trying to think of.
Oh, I'll take a picture of Bob
He's
taking
taking
a picture.
of you, taking a picture of Bob, taking a picture of Robert, taking a picture of Bob.
Wouldn't that be neat if that would work, Bob? I've never seen that camera.
That looks like an 8mm.
That's an 8mm. Come
Hint,
on, Mom!
hint, hint.
Is that really out of date, an 8mm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we care?
No.
What are you taking a picture of there, Buster?
Is it on?
Hi, Janine.
Hi, Bob. Now you can look at somebody else, Bob. Mom, he's taking pictures. Make a big star out of me.
There, now she's singing. Hi, honey.
Hey, honey.
We're having fun. Look at the book Mom's reading. She's 88 years old and she's reading a book called Strip Tease. No kidding.
Racy little woman, isn't she?
Yes.
Mom, you didn't see him anywhere at the binoculars?
All I saw that was on the windowsill.
Me too. How weird.
They were on the windowsill.
What you doing, Bob?
Trying to figure out this monster.
That's an 8mm, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know too much about it, so I could.
It's not working.
Oh, he took beautiful pictures with that.
Oh, I know he did.
I know, because you could tell by the
Well, yeah.
by the pictures. They were beautiful. We had so many beautiful singers of Wolverine all over the place. Of Dolly cutting a tomato and a squirt of cotton. You sit right next to it. Where's your husband fishing?
No, I think he's walking his cramps off.
Oh, is he?
He's got leg cramps. You fed him too much.
What?
You fed him too good. Yeah, boy, isn't it beautiful up here, Mom?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I see the lake in the background there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Little bit of it. I'm going to zoom over here for a minute. Boy, is it pretty. Now, let's
You
see.
got pictures of your grandchildren, too?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have films of them, don't you?
There's no film.
No, but I see you have.
Here's Kathy and Joe's house.
Oh, you found her. Where were they?
On my dresser. And
Oh, here comes Janine.
Yeah. She's hiding.
Hi, Janine.
Whoa, hi, Patty. You're really up close.
So are you. I'm zooming you in.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, go on.
Oh!
You're in the movies now.
Oh, my God. Well, Mom, tell us about your life.
Oops. Okay.
What do you mean you're tired? We may never get another chance to do this. Let's see. What can we tell them about the
I tell
house
you?
on President?
I told you I worked in a whorehouse.
You what?
I worked in a whorehouse. I worked in the seamstress room.
Were you cooking?
No, I was sewing
Boy,
garments.
was she cooking.
I wasn't cooking.
She didn't know it was a whorehouse.
I didn't know it. They took me as like a showcase. I sat in the front window and sewing women's garments, their bras and everything. Here all the time, I look behind me. There's men going upstairs. I
How
didn't
old
know
were
it.
you?
About 18 or 19 years old.
Oh, my
And
God.
I was wondering why the men were looking at me. And I probably thought, why isn't she coming upstairs? What is she sitting there for? Until my dad come over one day. He said to the women, my daughter don't work here anymore. He said, I didn't know she was a cover-up for all these gals in here.
Wow, so you were a cover-up, huh?
Yeah, I was a cover-up for all, but it didn't
And
matter.
Ma danced on the stage.
I only worked for about a week there, I think, and that was the end of that.
Well, tell us about it. Where'd you work? When you danced, your sister played played piano
Oh, yeah,
for the silent
Hurry
movies,
Theater
right?
in Mount Clemens. I used to get in for nothing because I used to sit with her on the piano stool. And
Oh.
she played piano when the silent movies were on.
Well, didn't you dance, a couple of you, other than
Oh
the
yeah,
stage?
we not too much. I more or less dressed with a little velvet skirt and the little peanut hat, and I'd throw peanuts in at the
Oh, how
people giving
cute.
peanuts at the show. And then when I was Sally LaCroix, I went in Mount Clemens at the Jewel Theater years ago.
So did I, Patty.
You did what?
When I grew up, she worked at the Jewel Theater, and years later, I did too.
Where was that at?
Right in Mount
In
Clemens.
Mount Clemens.
And it's an X-rated movie house now.
Russell
It
Brooks.
is.
Yes, but I worked there as an usher, and Mom worked there many years before.
Russell Brooks
Wow.
was with us too. He sang on Harvest Moon. Remember that
He
song?
sang
Oh,
Shine
yeah.
on Harvest Moon.
Who did?
Voice. My ex-brother-in-law, my
Oh.
husband's sister's husband. He had a nice voice. Remember Aldridge Murphy? He tried to sing.
Oh, Lord, I'll never forget it.
He used to.
He had the most beautiful voice. It
He
was my
did.
dad's cousin or something,
Yeah, he had it.
and he had hopes of being this great singer, and he sang an Irish tenor, you know,
Yeah.
the voice.
Oh, wow.
There was only one drawback.
What was that?
He was ugly,
Yeah.
first of all,
Oh.
and he never would have made it as a star. He was a little short, red-faced,
Yeah.
homely as a mud fence that sang with the most
You're
beautiful
thinking of
voice.
John. John was a
No, Mom.
Maybe it was
Eldred was the one that sang Irish tenor. I'll never forget it. Because he'd sit and play, I don't know if he played piano. Somebody played while he
He just
sang.
sang.
Beautiful voice,
Yeah,
like from
yeah.
heaven, you know, the Irish tenor
Mhm.
singing,
Oh, he had a gorgeous
I
voice.
can't even remember some of those songs they sang. Oh, Danny Boy.
Oh, yeah.
But he was so funny looking. And even as a little girl, I used to look at him and think, he's never going to make it. Poor guy, he's never going to make it. And he's still alive, isn't he, Mom?
Oh, yeah, I bump into him ever so often. Or I did, my Farmer Jack.
And then they'd have wakes, because my dad was an Irishman named Murphy. And they'd have Irish wakes. And didn't they have one when you got married to him? Not a wake, but they should have. But didn't they have a...
Janine.
It's true.
They put us in a big truck. They
Yeah.
was going to kidnap me, too. And they all were looking for me. And I sit upstairs in one of the bedrooms on the farm.
I thought they did kidnap you.
No, they didn't. They tried to.
Who was trying to kidnap you?
Well, at the party in those days, they got like chivalry. What do they
Yeah.
call it?
Oh, chivalry.
Yeah. Because everything was on a big farm that lasted almost
In Centerline.
in yeah.
In
On
Centerline.
Dalton's Corner, a 15-mile road in Dalton's Corner.
No,
wasn't
no,
it?
no, no, no,
It
Mom.
wasn't in Centerline, Jenny. Your dad, Grandpa
Mom,
Murphy?
that's where Murphy's lived, in Centerline. They didn't live in Muskegon.
No, I said they lived in on the 15-mile road in Shaner.
Oh,
That
No,
was
you
a
said
big-
Dalton's Corners.
Oh, well, I meant to say Shaner.
Right, that's
and
right.
15-mile road.
That's either Sterling Heights or
Yeah, I think
Centerline or somewhere around.
Probably today it is, you know.
I think it's Sterling Heights. I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure. But
Probably, 'cause now it's all changed, but those days you could count the houses, you know, all farmhouses. It was beautiful. They had a nice big home.
Well, so did you have a wedding with, who married you? Who was it a priest or a...
At our church, St. Louis Catholic Church. Father Renard
Oh.
married us.
Who?
Father Renard, he was a little Frenchman.
Oh,
I remember getting in the car, and then we went into Detroit. One of his aunts gave us our wedding breakfast.
mm-hmm.
And then we went down there, and then from there we came back and stayed at the farm until that night. And that was fun.
Oh, you
I-
had a good time?
Well, fairly. I wasn't that happy. When I married him, I wasn't that happy, but
Hmm.
I married him because I was pregnant, mostly. I had to admit it. I was pregnant.
You didn't love him then, huh?
No, I didn't really like it. I was just looking for companionship. But it was nice
That was
looking.
me. I was the offspring from that.
He was good looking, you know.
You look like Errol Flynn.
Yeah, he did.
Just like my dad.
But he didn't act like it. He was,
I see you, Bob.
yeah, those days are gone.
Wasn't there anything good about him you liked, Mom?
Who?
My dad.
He
He
wasn't
was
good.
handsome, redhead.
Yeah, that's about all. That's about all.
Well, my dad, I'll have to tell you the good points of my dad. We could sit here and tell you awful things about him because he has no love in him to give to anyone. None. He doesn't even love him. Well, he does love himself and he loves money. And those are the only two things he loves.
He loves money. That's about all.
He loves money. And I think he loves my stepmother in his way, but he never loved Mom and he never really loved us kids. But the good points, he's not a very nice person.
You got plastic down there?
The good things that we got from him were his
You got
love of
plastic cover or
books,
something down there?
Mm-hmm.
and he read to us when we were little, when we go visit
Got a
him,
piece of plastic down
because they were divorced. And he was an artist.
Huh?
Where?
And for this terribly insensitive
front of your
person, he wrote the most
Oh, yeah, it's
beautiful
covering the phone.
poetry.
Did he?
Beautiful. I have a book of his poetry at home. I read this poetry, Patty.
Mhm.
I cannot believe somebody as cold as him could have
Could
written
write something like that.
so strange.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful stuff about feelings and growing old and loving. And I'm reading this and I'm thinking, this can't be my dad
Mhm.
that ever wrote this stuff. He had the soul of a poet, but he's
You're gonna have to prime it.
totally reading books about people that are tormented their whole lives.
I was
Mhm.
at first, but
He's
now I
tormented
just turn it on and
his
let it
whole
run.
life.
It keeps us going.
He never got love from his family, and he doesn't know how to give it. They always said he was crazy because he was so artistic. And they were insensitive farm people. I mean, very,
Water out of the lake. But
you had no
can't drink it.
value unless you were a hard worker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Mom was very sensitive like we are, and she
Yeah, but
married
you don't-
somebody like that, which made it tough on her. You're getting her side and my side, but
Yeah.
she was 22 when she met him.
I don't think he would want
And
to use this water.
he didn't love her. He always tells us that.
Oh.
Use this
And he
water-
treated
water
her
of
terrible.
gardens.
For sure, it's probably pretty good water.
But he knew how to
That's
make
good enough
money,
for
and
water
he's
in the
worth a
garden.
fortune
Wouldn't
today,
want to drink it.
and he's still going.
Wow, this is your real dad?
Yeah, my real dad lives in Minnesota.
Chelsea counts
Wow.
not to count.
Yep, Ignatius John Murphy.
Wow. You never know. Maybe someday he'll leave all of you kids a little something.
He'll leave us
And
a
make you
little
comfortable.
something, but not
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
He's got a trust fund for all of us, and it's not a lot. He'll probably leave his wife's 8 years younger, and he'll leave everything to her, he always said.
Mhm.
And she's got family, not kids, she never had kids, but she's got nieces and stuff that she would give everything to.
Mhm.
If you get anything, I'd be
Careful, Ma.
I know it.
Where you going?
I'm reading The Stripper.
I know you are.
Well, I thought you were all through. That's why I came and sat down.
Well, good, now you tell us about something I've been
God, that's-
talking about.
I'm sick of telling about my life.
Why? I'll
Well, it's
never get
very-
another chance to put it on.
I worked
Really?
at the Mount Clemens Pottery, putting dishes in those big saggers, and I quit because I was so short. I was burning all my arms.
Oh, wow.
My mother told me to quit. Then I worked at the candy factory.
The
That
what?
was
Candy?
Candy factory in Mount Clemens, the
Okay.
first candy factory. I loved that.
Candy factory?
Yeah, that was fun at the candy factory. Come home every night with my pockets full of candy.
Wow.
My
Oh,
brothers
wow.
and sisters,
That's when she was single.
they couldn't wait till I got there at night so they could take some candy. Then I worked at the Copeland refrigerator. That's where they made the first refrigerators in Mount Clemens.
Oh.
Don't you remember the Copeland refrigerator, Copeland refrigerator in Mount Clemens?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then in Mount Clemens, we had the mineral baths. Have you ever heard of those?
I've heard of them.
Or smelled those? Our town
used to
You can barely
smelled
drive
like
through the city.
rotten
It-
eggs. Our whole town, I mean,
Unbelievable.
terrible.
You got used. I got used to it.
oh, I was used
After-
to it too, but
I did.
you'd have a date come and pick you up from Detroit, and they're like, oh my God,
Shit in the street.
God, this is on tape.
Oh, that's about what it smelled.
It was terrible. It was like rotten eggs, the
Yeah,
whole
it was
town.
the whole town.
And what it was is mineral baths, and all the wealthy Jewish people came to our town to take
Eddie
to the
Canner,
spas.
Arthur Godfrey used to come there. Eddie Canner,
Really?
Arthur Godfrey. All the big celebrities from Hollywood used to come there.
Because it's
to-
supposed to cure their arthritis.
Yeah.
I wish they still had it.
Yeah.
Jewish
They were
people.
talking about building another hotel with mineral bath.
Yeah, right on our lot, right next to us. It's all mineral water in there.
Wow.
Right on the corner. They still could get mineral water from there. Every once in a while, the truck comes in there. I don't know what the heck they're doing. They're testing it or what they're doing, but
Where? Right
right,
out in front of your place?
yeah, only on this side. Not on the right where all those flowers are. As you come in, you come in this way.
Maybe on the right hand
It's on
side.
the right-hand side. That's all mineral water in there. And they was going to build a big hotel in there. Because all that property doesn't belong to our place. Half of it belongs to the city. That's all to the city.
And then, you know what I was always interested in when you lived on Pheasant Street, your whole family of all 13 kids or whatever.
Well, it's been so long that
Yeah,
I
but you
didn't.
used to tell me about the house in the back and how your brothers used to ski.
We lived on Clara Avenue.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah, when I lived on Pheasant, I was pretty well grown up
You
there.
never
then.
got dumped over when you were taking a poop in a dump house?
Yeah.
Her brothers had such a wild sense of humor.
Did
In
they?
fact, that
Yeah, all
one
the
brother
time.
who's written about 6 books
Yeah.
telling the stuff they used to do as kids.
Wow.
My
was-
Uncle Ralphie.
He's the one that the author, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
When-
we had a quart of life.
Well, how did your mother feed all? Oh, she canned everything.
About
right?
500 cans of stuff every year.
Wow.
So you can imagine how hard she worked, poor soul.
Didn't anybody help her?
My dad, well, he was good, but after he got through, he'd go to the bar. Every night he had to have his beer. But I mean, he was good to my mother. He was never cold to my mother. He was, he loved my mother very much. Naturally, she loved my dad
Huh?
very much.
No.
Oh, poor thing.
But she was such a good Catholic that every time she'd get pregnant, that's what she wanted. She would never do anything to prevent her from not having
Well,
a
they
child.
didn't have anything back
And
in
they didn't
those
have
days.
it.
You're good.
What could you do?
Fish
Mhm.
tastes good out of here.
There was no. Oh, the Catholic Church was dead set against
Oh, yeah.
Big
birth
one.
control.
I said I had my gourmet fish cooker.
Poor
cook
thing.
She was just all worn out.
They
It's
said
like
rosary
Sure.
every night. I think the whole
Yeah.
family.
Wow.
We couldn't go on a date unless we said our
Where do you bury
rosaries.
your
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah, we did. That's who my mother was.
You buried up.
She
Your
was a
dad-
wonderful, Mom
And
always
your
said
dad
she's like
couldn't
a
Yeah,
say
I've been,
that.
that's what I've been.
Every time they come to Sarah Rogers, your dad would go out of the house.
See, my dad didn't like
No.
her
He
family,
didn't like my mother.
but he doesn't like anybody.
He didn't like anybody, but he didn't like the Rogers. I'd say, well, take Janine home back with you. You know, I'd say, he'd walk in the snow, then I'd have to walk back home with you in my arms in the snow.
Yeah, up to here.
But up to here. Yeah, they were by 1930.
Well, I was born 33.
You were
so-
born at 33, so you were just about a year old then. Oh, that's enough of my life.
Oh,
Yeah, but Ma, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it was only, she was married to him 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how much can happen in 10 years, except she was
We're
pregnant
like you,
with
we
her
moved-
fifth child.
I
when he
bet,
left her.
I bet we moved 11 times like you did.
Yeah.
We never stayed in the same house ever. We couldn't afford $8 a month rent. $8 a month rent. We couldn't even afford that. That was right after, you weren't even born then. That was in 30.
I was born in this place
Does the
that
room
they had a
have a
little
white
hot
tail?
dog stand. And while I was being
Does the
born, now
room
Dad
have a
says
white-
this isn't
white
true. I
tail?
just asked
White-
him the other day.
Right at the edge of
And the
tail?
sugar beet factory was
was
burning
right
down
at
as
the
Mom
end.
was in labor for me, according to Mom.
Wow.
And she held
Big-
up
big
a
bird
mirror
just grew up in
and
a
watched the
field.
place
Big
burning
tail,
down
white tail,
as
it
she's
was
giving
all white.
birth to me.
No, I was all over having a birth. He's full of
There's
crap.
been some big cranes.
Well, you're the one that always told me
That's
that.
what
Yeah,
Right.
but I was in bed. I already had you.
Because there was a crane out
Okay.
You
here.
know, I already had,
Okay.
because Ronnie was the one that came from the house or something. He had a mirror in his hand about this big. And he said,
Right,
you
Bart?
want it? He said, look, Gertrude, the candy or the factory's
Sugar
on
beet.
like sugar beet, because your dad worked
I
there.
It looks like smoke, but
Oh.
I just, I
And
bet
he
you
put
just
that, I laid in bed and he put
some
that big,
steam
big
coming
mirror
off
in
the
front.
water.
And I could see all the flames through there, but I couldn't see nothing else.
How did he, this was during the Depression too, so how did he support you?
Well, Grandma Murphy used to come over all the time with a big chicken. And, you
Yeah.
know, and potatoes, and he never had nothing. Well, he went to the farm every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to
For what?
get milk. See, he peddled milk. We had customers. And that was the first one. I don't know if your dad remember that. I got him all the customers.
How?
I got all my
It
aunts
looks like a
and
haze
everybody.
coming out of somewhere.
He delivered milk?
And he delivered
I
milk
didn't
to
know
me
that.
about 5, 6 in the morning. But I got my Aunt Mary, my Aunt Louise, all.
Oh my, we were related to half the town. Mary. You guys would have been selling your crystalware, you would have had it made in our town. We were related to LaCroix,
Oh, God,
Daners, Rondo, now this is the close relatives, Rondos, Masons,
Masons, yeah.
the judges, the lawyers, everybody in
Every-
town was, every Frenchman in town.
In
what
town?
Mount
Mount
Clemens.
Clemens, yeah.
When I was a kid, it was so
Down in
great.
town.
I'd walk down the street, hi
Yes.
Aunt Zoe, hi Aunt Louise, hi Aunt Mary,
Yeah, that's
hi Aunt.
My dad had a big,
Every
big
now and then there
cowbell,
was an uncle.
big as that. He'd ring that every night. We could hear it way in town. And everybody used to say, oh, there's old Martel ringing the bell for the kids to come home for supper. Because we had supper between 5 and 5:30, I think.
Oh, and her brothers were holy terrors
Oh,
in
were they?
town. Oh my
They were
God.
No, they were
and
holy
still.
terrors when I met them.
I
Yeah.
know it.
I remember you used to be
Devils.
told he was,
They were some type of hell of a good musicians though.
yeah, they were good.
They go to a party and they come together, you know, they just sit down and start playing music.
Oh, they used to go to Harston's Island
You
on
would have been in your
Sundays. We
glory
had
if you
a
liked to dance.
Dance.
Oh, were they good.
They'd
But
play-
they come up to you if
one
you're
play the
wearing a
piano,
really
one play the
good-looking
drum,
tie.
One play the bass, one
Oh,
play
they
something.
They
take
come
us-
up with the scissors and cut your tie off.
Oh.
Well, your dad was
Go to a
good for
party,
that.
walk in, your dog had all this good music going.
My one uncle got dead drunk, so they took off his toupee, put it in his mouth, took his shirt off, ran over it with the car, and left tire tracks on it, and put it back on him,
Oh no.
and then let him wake up. Bert Rybecky.
Oh, and he was playing the bugle over at Harston's Island on the boat. He was drunk and he dropped the bugle in the water.
Uh-huh.
And that was deep.
Who did?
Bert Rybeck, remember he played the clarinet or something.
Oh, he was so good.
So he just jumped off the boat and dove in, got the
A
clarinet.
drunker and a skunk,
Drunk
probably.
was-
They were
Got
always
his
drunk.
clarinet or whatever it was out of the water. We laughed. That was the ice house. Don't you remember that, Bob? When they had the old ice house over on the water?
Oh, I remember.
God, we used to go over there and have a little party.
They used to get their ice for the winter out of the lakes for the whole summer.
That's what they did.
these inland lakes, the ice houses there.
Oh.
When the lake froze up, they go out and they cut out big hunks of ice, drag
Yeah.
it in, put it in the ice house, sell it in the summertime.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I never thought about that,
Yeah,
where that
that's
ice
what they
came
do.
from.
That's where
Oh
the
yeah,
coffee
they
ice
didn't have
I thought they manufactured, I
they
mean,
didn't have that many manufacturing ice. You know.
it's interesting. Isn't this thing used up yet, Patty?
Just about. Hasn't it been about a half an hour?
Oh, that
I
seems like it was
don't know.
hours.
I know
Probably
my...
has no film after all this.
Oh, no.
She ran out of film
She's
all the
probably
time,
like my
she just doesn't
brother-in-law.
know it.
He
Honey, it
takes
says
pictures.
record.
Well, it'll say, you can take that tape out of there and say record.
Well, tell us before it ends how many of your brothers and sisters are left.
There's only about 8 of us, I think.
Only.
Only out
Only
of
about 8. They're all,
at their ages.
we're all
What, they
going
had
up.
17 altogether?
Yeah.
Now our
There's-
brothers love the racetrack.
Sophie's living.
Ooh, I'd like
There's
to.
no. The only
Well,
brothers
they-
that oh, it's
Some of
Ralphie.
them, some of our relatives had their own horses.
Ralphie and Willie is
Raced
the only
them.
brothers are living. Then myself
Yeah, they
and
did
Elmer
too.
and
My one uncle
Sophie.
died at the racetrack.
Hmm.
Her brother. Didn't he, Ma?
What?
Uncle Lorne died at the racetrack. Was it
Yeah,
Lorne?
my brother, yeah. But we had a
And he had money and somebody stole it.
Stole all
Had a
of
bag
his
of
money.
money with him.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was supposed to go with him that day. He said, Gertrude, don't you want to come? Because we always went to the horse races. I loved it. He gave me, buy me all my tickets for me.
Oh.
He was such
Wow.
a good guy. Come on, that day, I
There
don't
goes
know.
Alvin down towards the boat.
I remember he asked my brother to go with him. But
Alvin, come here.
Who's Alvin? Oh, a
Alvin,
little
come here,
chipmunk.
bud. Come here.
he knows you now?
Where'd he go?
Come here, Alvin.
He's down in the weeds.
Oh, every time I look through these things, they're gone.
Alvin. You can't hide in
Let me
the
see
grass
those
all
for a
day,
minute.
bud. Come here.
Okay.
I don't see Alvin, honey.
See?
No.
He's over here now. He's on their thing here.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of anything interesting, really
Shane?
interesting in your family.
There
Well,
he goes.
Oh, there he is. What?
Where?
He just jumped off the log.
He just jumped off that.
He's down below now.
He's going. He'll be popping up over here pretty soon.
Sally LaCroix ran for Mrs.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan.
She got it, too. Yeah.
She won,
Oh, yeah. She was not
Yeah.
Miss Michigan, Miss Senior Citizen.
or Miss Senior
She was
Citizens
seniors
of
of the year
Michigan
or
or something.
something. Her and I were the
Sally
same age.
LaCroix.
And her and I are the same age. Her birthday was, she was 88 in December and I was 88 in April. But she was more talented than I was. Well, she had money and they gave her
Well, her
anything
father
she
was that undertaker that was so
Oh,
awful,
okay.
He was an awful man.
but he had money.
Nobody could stand. He still owes Mabel a pair of shoes.
For what?
Well, he wanted to have sex with her. With Mabel.
Why would he owe her a pair of shoes?
Well,
Don't
he
tell me
said-
she did it.
No, he said if you do, he says, I'll buy you a nice pair of brand new
Oh,
shoes.
God, everybody needs an uncle like that.
Yes,
Oh,
I remember
my.
that. She told
See,
me.
times have not changed.
Oh, they were
Times,
devils
see,
that are-
everybody says, oh, the world's so bad right now and things are bad. Yeah, they were different.
They were just
But you
different,
had
but they
just as
were
many
stinkers.
weird men back then
Sure,
as you
they
do
were
today.
stinkers.
I bet, yes.
Nobody did anything about it.
Right.
They said, that's
No.
dirty Uncle Harry. Or,
Janine?
That's right.
Come here. There's 2 rooms out there. Ready? Just to see them.
Sure.
Look right out there. See that light spot out there?
yeah,
All right, look at that. And then there's 2
way
rooms.
across the lake, you
Right
mean?
about, a little over
Where?
halfway across. There's the little.
Oh, I see where you mean.
I don't see, I don't know what you mean.
Did you ever hear them? Did you ever hear them make a noise, George?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. Did you ever hear them make a noise?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, they make-
yeah.
they
But
make
that's
noise.
them.
Well, looks like
When my
birds
brother
to me.
lived in Florida, he had otters
but I
that
can't
would come right in his yard.
Oh, wow.
The little
They
black
haven't
otters.
changed position.
We see them be climbing, and they dived in the water. Oh, they were so cute. I remember that so well.
So tell us about your recipes, your food.
Oh, dear. What did I leave?
Tell us what your mother cooked, because those are the things I'll never... What did your mom cook every night? Come to think of it, was that many
Fried
kids?
potatoes, and we'd have
You
her
guys are gonna be
George when
really
it was.
disappointed when you see
meatballs.
the show. All this has been
She'd take the
ran out of
meatballs.
films 2 hours ago.
What did she?
What did she make, Mom?
Meatballs. She'd
Out of
put a big-
hamburger? Or
Oh, yeah, she'd boil them up into a ball and put them in boiling water till they were done.
You
How
like
did you
wild
get
game?
your food,
You like wild
your
game?
meat?
We go up to
Those
Hinch's
wild
Meat
game
Market uptown.
in your
They
dirt
had
table
that then?
Oh, sure, they had
was
beautiful
at least 30 feet
Fred
long.
Pinch's meat markers,
And
all
there was no
sawdust on the
repeats of
floor.
anything on them.
And I'd go there and
We
say,
used to have
can I have a nickel
Call
for
'em bear
a ring
balls,
bologna? I love ring bologna.
bear meat.
God, I'd get a
Balls, all
flat
different
pig
delicious.
to do it for a nickel.
Oh,
I'd take it to
something
the show with
A
me.
lot of
Yeah,
stuff
the
I
show.
haven't ever
Oh
tried.
my gosh.
And
Because
instead
never
of,
been
It's
a
so
big one.
strange
I've
who
never been
lives
to
the
that.
longest.
Whenever
Now,
something
her
new comes up,
youngest
I'm willing to
sister,
try anything
out of
at
all
least
those
once.
kids,
Yeah.
died first.
This was
Oh,
at the gourmet
she's
house
68.
in-
The youngest one.
Yeah.
Wow.
when they,
And
that-
Sophie,
that
she said
owner
to
owned
this
it,
day, she can't remember
and
her
he had his
childhood at all.
cooks, and
So
they
she
knew
hated
how to
it.
cook the dinner. We used to have a
Because she
wild
says, I
game
had to
dinner.
work too
Started,
hard.
they had it like on a
She
Friday
said, I
night.
had to go. Well, I said,
Had
so do
many
I.
requests. The
I
next
said,
day
I
they
had to
had
go out
on
and clean
Thursday and
people's
Friday,
damn house.
so many requests.
The stove would blow
You know,
up and I'd
Wednesday,
lost
Thursday,
all the
Friday, the third
highlights,
year, the
just
fourth
my
year they were
eyelids.
going Tuesday, Wednesday,
But I had
Thursday,
to work. I
Friday.
said, if I
And
wanted
you
money,
can't- you know,
what are you going to
if-
do? I had to
Right.
work.
You go to buy a
Yeah, I
meeting, you want a
understand
table,
that, don't you,
pay for it
Patty?
right
And I
there.
always
and
had
you
money
want
because
money?
I
buy the
worked
table.
all
You
the
got
time.
Yep.
you to sell your tickets.
I'd take the bus by
And my
myself,
buddy used to buy 10
go to
tables.
Detroit, go through
And then-
Hudson's and Kearns, and then I go to Greenfield, that big restaurant in
Tickets were
Detroit.
$60 or
God.
$50
You used to go
a piece.
dancing
Oh.
at where the
And
Greystone
you-
Ballroom.
10
Yeah.
people at a
Greystone
table, and 500
Ballroom,
he'd have to-
Venice
he'd dish out
Beach,
$5,000
Jefferson
and he'd
Beach.
sell every
That's where I
ticket.
met your dad, at
And
Jefferson
the
Beach.
guys were waiting in line to get his
That was a
tickets to
bad
get
day.
in. And they started
That was the
surf and
worst
turf.
day of my life.
Now,
Lobster, all
didn't
you
Fred
can eat.
propose to you while you were having a nervous
No,
breakdown?
that was Fred.
That was great.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you
Didn't
said.
Fred propose to you while you
owner
were in the
died.
hospital
Yeah.
having nervous
Last
breakdown?
year I
The
went
other
to the
guy,
surf and
he
turf,
come up to
which is
propose to me too, Whitey.
in September.
He was going with Clarice too. And him
They
and
didn't know how
I,
to cook it.
well,
Fred's
we weren't really
ex-wife.
friends.
Oh my God.
We did,
I
our
know.
food got to us cold time we got it.
He
Oh,
was
she
going
was-
with Fred's ex-wife,
to
so
sit down
Fred
there.
proposed to you.
And they had,
Yeah.
Did he marry Clarice then?
Yeah, he married Clarice after I
I'd say
married
at least
Fred.
100 tables.
Now
They
that's
had
weird.
at least
He
50
was named was
waitresses.
Whitey.
So he,
There's no
both
reason
of
for
Fred's
your food not
wives,
to
he
be hot.
wanted,
They just for one-
he
for some
wanted.
reason
Well,
our
he
waitress
knew
was
me
not
because we
getting
both
enough
worked
food.
at the candy factory.
That was
in
the
Mount
lobster,
Rapids.
the kickboxing.
But he
that
wanted
already
married, but I
started.
didn't like him because he was tight. He'd never want to spend money. Even the Fullers didn't like him. We'd go to Fuller's and he wouldn't even offer to buy
They were shooting them off last
some
night?
beer.
Was he a nice
I
man
didn't
though?
hear nothing.
But it didn't.
I mean, big.
Didn't appeal
It
to
wasn't.
you?
Didn't appeal to
They
me.
were close by. They sounded
So
like
I just-
cannons. They didn't sound like
Well,
Gave
actually,
him
the
up.
night before I heard
But
them.
then you start going with Clarice.
Or maybe it was
George
last.
says, well, maybe it was a shot.
Mom, I'm going to turn this off for a minute and see if there's
Good.
still film left.
Good.
Okay, just a minute. I'll be right back.
You were.
I don't know if this will work.
Boy, I'm dressed.
Oh, he's
Boy, you could tell I'll be up north.
Yeah.
They
Grandma
saw me
wants to-
back home. They
Grandma
what
wants
the
to undress in front of everybody.
hell? You might have been.
Well, I still can't quite get all of you together. No, that's okay. Sit still. I'll just kind of go across here. It's pretty
Oh, that's
close.
okay.
Well, They'll
I
get
can imagine
they'll
what
get
I
the
look like
picture.
with this outfit. If I
Every-
come home like
good
that, they
book,
think
you
I
know.
lived up in North Pole.
Huh?
With all my winter clothes. Down below, I got just
I can't even
You know,
get them all
something
in
real light
the
on.
field glasses.
so hot.
The Bobbsey twins.
Ooh.
Not me.
Not
I don't
me.
look like you.
I know it.
Never did.
Well, Terry don't, and Marie don't look too much like me either.
Except they're tiny.
They're
like
tiny,
you are.
they're tiny feet, but they got red hair.
Well, they moved, Janine. Whatever it was, it's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe it was loons.
Eyes right.
Eyes right.
And that's still
Yeah,
going.
that's what they just did. Eyes right. I'm gonna look out there and find them birds.
They're gone.
They're gone.
No, there's something still out in the middle that you
But
were
you
looking
couldn't
at,
see.
Bob. I
No,
see. Maybe
they're
they
not
went
there.
under the water. They're back. They popped up.
They're pop-up birds.
Now, where does that lake go? Right around the bend or this way?
Yeah, it gets
Or
deeper
that
down
way?
at that end.
Way around? It goes way around?
It goes down that way and
Oh.
it goes right around there.
Oh,
But
does
that around that curve is real shallow.
Oh.
But that way is deep.
Where does that go into? That water from here? Does it go to some creek or is it?
No, they're
Or is it a
We're across the Champagne.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to get up and down after
No,
you
I
do
just
it.
had my knee bent the wrong way.
Oh,
the old bent the wrong way knee trick. Come on.
Mwah.
All right. More.
oh yeah.
Honey, you gotta come here and take this. Honey,
You
Come
can't
here and get
take
this.
it anymore.
come here and get. Yeah.
That's what he does
Come
to
on, you gotta take this. I think you gotta take. Get over here!
God damn it. Whoops.
Whoops. You use God's name in vain. Shame on you.
I know it.
Now see, they're going to get the true us. None of this.
None of this. Yeah,
Fake
don't
and stuff.
sugarcoat anything. Let's have the real people.
You don't want the real me.
I didn't see the smooch. There.
Okay.
Well, that was good.
I'll
That
do it
was
about 40 more times.
Bunch of sex beads, aren't they though?
good.
Yeah.
Don't you just love it?
No,
No.
I don't go for that crap anymore.
You never had a
I
man,
never
good
had.
man
I never
love you.
had a man that loved me, so I wouldn't know. All they wanted was sex, but nothing else.
Well, once you've been loved,
I wonder if we put a shark out
too
here.
bad
if it
you
would
never
help
were,
with
but
the
it's never too
population.
late.
For me, it is now.
You never
At
know.
my age,
No,
oh.
there's men your age that are out there that are nice men. You
Oh,
just haven't
sure,
found
but
You
any.
know
Where
the
are
zebra
they?
mussels are being
I don't
controlled
know.
by the
Yeah,
fish in
where are
the
they?
Great Lakes.
They're around.
They're around, but
Yeah.
where?
What?
My sister in California
Are
works for
being
Great
controlled by the fish in the
Expectations.
Great Lakes.
It's a dating company.
Being
You're
controlled by the
kidding.
fish.
No, and boy,
Yeah,
there's there's some
eating
beautiful people that come in there your age, Mom,
perch, walleye,
and they want to have somebody to be a
Love 'em.
companion with
Yeah,
and
just-
date. And
Companion.
and-
Nobody's fish not
and
there.
some people fall in love, and then they come back and thank my sister.
Aw,
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
she liked
Just like
doing
on the
it.
bus, if they're anything like they were on the bus. I wasn't one of those bunch of creeps.
I just wish you've never caught a
I
catfish
told you we
out
were
here,
on the
have you?
bus with all those seniors.
Out of where?
Boy, they act like a
Sexiest bunch I've
Yeah.
ever
When the
saw
catfish
in
out
my
the thing-
life.
the lake.
Sexy?
terrible.
Didn't I tell you, Patty?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mom and I sat in the very back of the bus.
I
We
took
had the
that.
whole back half to ourselves.
Mhm.
Carp in there.
All these couples
No,
are
that
sitting
would
in
help.
front of us. And I told Mom, I said, they're
Now
not
what?
married.
They're
I
not
know
married.
they're
I
not
could tell
married.
they
I can
were
tell they're
by
all they're
looking at
doing is smooching, grabbing each other, trying to
Probably
feel each
Oh.
other up,
cleaning
and
off the bottom.
talking about
Filthy
sex.
about sex.
I mean,
the
I don't know why
whole
they don't stop
trip.
them this way.
I
No
said they're
kidding.
not married. No way.
Association
They don't
wants to do
act
something, that's
married.
what they
Nobody's
should do.
Mhm.
acts like that, except my husband. Unless they're, well, the women were talking just as filthy as the men.
They were there.
You know, it's just going to
When
be a
was
matter
this?
of time.
Coming up here on the bus
Somebody
trip that
brings
Mom
a
and I
boat up
came
here.
up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
When you went up to
Couples
the
with
Sioux?
muscles on.
Yes,
Yeah, we went
they
up
were all
to-
shacking up. None of them were married.
Half of us, a lot of them were married,
You'll
but
have to-
the majority.
Well, the
of them
four
All right,
couples,
you get
the
the
four
cramps, you gotta walk
people
them
that
out.
were
I know what you're
couples
going
that were
through.
sitting in front of us were all talking about. I won't even tell you the stuff they were saying.
Wow.
They were having the time of
Talking
their
about
life,
sex.
but they
Oh.
were,
Stupid,
they
Yeah.
were,
kind of kiddish, like like
yeah,
kids
just
stuff.
too much. You figured
Too much.
anyone that talks that much about
Yeah.
it wasn't doing much.
No, they were just, it's all in their head.
Well, Mom
You're
said it's
just
all up
jealous.
here in
You
their
wish you
ass.
were in
That's
that
what my
position.
doctor said. He says it's all in their ass and their head. Mulligan, I used to
What's
laugh.
that?
The mother was just jealous. She was wishing she was in their position.
No,
No,
way.
Mom isn't interested.
No way, Bob. I have no desire for any anybody, because I wouldn't know how to act.
With-
I'd be afraid
Of what?
that I'd be cheated again like I did out of my two first husbands. I'd be scared to take a chance. Or wouldn't I, thinking he was trying to think he was really somebody and trying to impress me and tell me to go to hell, and that'd be the end of that. Or come up and have me cook a meal for it. A lot of
That's
these
more
guys,
like it. The older ones want to be taken
yeah, at
care
my
of.
place, boy, they'd give anything in the world if I'd say, come on up, I'll cook you a good supper. God, they'd be there in 3 seconds.
So do it.
Well, I should have tried that.
no.
Charge him $300 a meal.
That's right. Sex and all and meal. No, thank you. I had my days.
You do what you're comfortable doing.
That's
If
for
you need
sure.
companionship, you would find
I
it.
would find somebody, but I don't need anybody. Look at Elmer. She's a good-looking woman. She dresses beautiful. She has no desire for men. She could have a lot of those men at the plate. Where's your sister?
You know, the one with all the hats.
Uh-huh.
Patty,
Yeah.
that has to be used up. There's something wrong with that.
There's got to be. That can't keep going and going, Pat.
It has to be.
Has it been a half an hour?
It's been longer.
Long. It's been these 3 hours.
the whole only been 3 hours.
It's 8:15.
Yeah, that's pretty
Good.
cool.
She's been filming since 5:15, yeah.
It's 8:15.
Yeah,
So I asked Robert to check it, and he thought it was still filming it.
you don't want all of us in there. Get your kids and your family.
Oh no, this whole tape is going to be yours when I get done with it.
Oh, right. Are you going to show them tonight yet?
We'll leave it up here so we can show it to everybody.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you said before I go.
Oh, you will tonight.
Oh, tonight? Oh, we got time.
So tell us some more about your life.
Oh, gosh.
You're leaving this on to your kids, this legacy. This is all they're going to ever have of you.
I thought I started one at your house one night.
Never like this.
Not recording, not on a
Never a
tape.
movie camera.
We started someplace before.
With Renee.
Is there anything we left out? Let's
No.
see, you were married to Dad for 10 years in Muskegon, Michigan.
Yeah.
After that, you moved to Mount Clemens,
Yeah.
Michigan. Married Fred Parsons and was married to him for 30 years.
Oh, no.
Then
And
he
moved away
died.
from everybody up to Algier.
Yeah, then you
And lived
moved.
like a
I
hermit.
moved to
You moved away with Fred and
Yeah.
lived up in Algier for years.
I worked in the bar up in Alger, did all the cooking. Worked in 2 bars up there.
You did
No.
not have a good marriage,
No.
not a happy marriage,
No.
although he took her a lot of places traveling.
Yeah, we did. I have to say
They
that.
traveled, but he drank and drank
Yeah.
and drank, and he hated her kids, so
Hmm.
that wasn't too good.
But we had a lot of fun together because we went all over.
She had
Wow,
5 kids with
damn.
when she married him, and he didn't like kids, so he didn't treat
You
any
made
of us
believe you
good.
did, remember? When you first married him. He said,
Before
oh,
you
can
married him.
like that. Oh, you can wear a lipstick, you can do that, but it wasn't a week after that. Oh, boy. The first
He used
time-
to, he'd check our bed at night. We had curfews, and we'd have to be in bed, so he'd come upstairs, and he'd see if there was any bobby pins in our bed to see if we set our hair at night. And if we did, we were grounded.
Or if it was raining outside, I said, Father, it's not raining, it's just rain. No, it isn't. Don't go off that porch, otherwise you're going to be grounded for another week. Get off that telephone.
He'd count the toilet
Oh.
paper,
Then he counted
Squares.
the toilet paper.
Mm.
anything
For
he
what?
could do. I was
What
grounded
did he count the toilet paper squares for?
because
You
we were
use it
only
too
allowed
much.
to use so much.
You're using
Probably
too
3
much-
squares each, huh?
Probably.
Says you're using too much toilet paper. Or if you're off the phone, I'll give you 2 minutes. Remember? Get off that phone.
Oh, he was horrible. So I used to scare the heck out of my mom because I would.
Oh, yeah, she was bold.
Well, I was scared of him, but I'd
Yeah.
stand up to him. But I'd go upstairs and put pillows in my bed and cover him up with blankets. And I'd sneak out of the window on the roof and shimmy down the tree and take off
Wow.
and go.
One night I
And
saw
she'd come
her.
home drunk and climb in to try to get in the front door and raise
I don't remember how I got back
I don't know
in.
how you ever got back in.
I can't remember that part.
I never Maureen used to come home with
That's
Yogi.
weird. How
Maybe when everybody was sleeping.
Probably.
I must have climbed back up the tree
You
and
might
in the
have, yeah.
window. She saw me one night walking down the street,
Yeah, I told her.
and
was
she
forbid-
made Fred look the other way so he wouldn't see me because she knew I'd be killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he would.
Oh my God, he
He
would
would
have
have jumped out
killed
of
me.
that car
Oh.
and he would have grabbed you, and I don't know what he would have done.
But he was dangerous. He was
Yeah.
scary. And if you didn't stand up to him, you knuckled under, and you were like my sisters and brothers. You were just a wreck.
Hmm.
Nobody stood up to him because everybody was scared to death of him. I stood up to him with a knife
Wow.
and told him if he ever came near me again, I'd kill him. And he was a little scared of me, and I was scared of him. But you had to stand up to him. Mom came home one day.
Oh, God.
She called the police. She thought a burglar broke in.
No,
'cause-
my kids called the police.
Oh, 'cause all the drawers were open, pulled out of the dresser, clothes all over, everything strewn all over.
And
It
they
was
were
him
right there.
and one of his temper
I was working at
tantrums.
Thorny Golf Course then. That was New Year's Day, New Year's night.
And Mom worked at Metropolitan Beach in Mount
17.
Clemens for 17 years.
Oh.
Also, we forgot to mention, she's worked
Oh,
all her life.
I worked all my life.
Hmm.
And he totally had her, she
Under
had to
his
give all her money to him. Everything.
Wow, that sounds like my ex.
Yeah, he was very abusive.
Very,
Was he? Oh,
he never
very,
hit
very
me, but he was
bad.
abusive in other ways, you know.
Well,
When you
he was
read
so
this-
scary that you
Yeah.
thought he was always going to hit her.
Hmm.
And he didn't like her kids,
So
which
then
is
they
a
could be-
shame,
Oh, well.
because he married her
Hmm.
with all those kids,
think he
and
just
some of them
married
were
me.
babies.
He
One
just
was
felt, what?
one was a baby, the other
Oh,
one was
yeah.
2 years old or 4.
Yeah, I mean, Sheila and Kathy.
Yeah, they were just babies,
They
and
were
then we
just
were
ba-
8, 9, and 10. So it was, we were stuck with him for a long time.
And he still was a womanizer. He was cheating on me.
Oh yeah. Even tried with me.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, that's
I tried
sad.
with everybody.
But he's gone.
Please, thank God.
Now we got this all on tape. I hope that tape ran out.
I don't know. How can I tell?
I can't either.
What time is it now?
It only lasts about a half an hour.
Maybe we're talking for nothing, Patty.
Yeah, I know it. I see Janine. Mom. Okay. What time is it?
I don't know. I've heard
Oh, right now it's 20 after 8. So see, even when you start, it's been 20 minutes.
It's been 5 minutes.
Just
since
said,
you-
no, last time we said was 8 o'clock.
Want me to turn it off?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's enough.
Bye.
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 Big shipwreck. Why don't you guys play dodging boats? Never mind.
Can you get Amy in the movie?
Actually, you know, Jason's not too bad at the role. He does all right.
Amy. Come down here a little bit.
Hi, Janine.
Hi, can you see all this way?
Come here.
No, he can't. The camera can.
Yellow water.
Can you get Amy and I in the movie?
Why? If it wasn't so muddy, then you
Daddy's gonna change clothes now.
You guys haven't moved 10 feet.
not that way. Everybody away! Oh, look at our fish! See, look at our fish! Right over there.
We could have brought our video camera.
Looky, Amy. There's.
Oh, wow, there's
Doesn't Amy
Amy.
look pretty? She just got back from church.
Mm-hmm. Wow, she's all dressed up.
Yeah.
Should we just use,
We had to get a pretty
Oh.
picture of her before she had to go change her clothes.
Yeah, we want to get her on the movies, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Call her Curly Sue.
You want to say anything to anybody, Amy?
Huh?
Do you want to say anything to anybody?
You having a good time? Are you glad to be at your grandma and grandpa's cottage for the vacation?
Yeah, because that's my favorite spot.
Her favorite spot. Did you hear that?
Wow, you like it here, huh? Did you meet some new friends here?
Actually,
Hmm?
money has been the only
Mmm. But it is nice here, isn't it? Yeah. You like the water? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the boats?
Kind of, unless we
Kind of. Not really sure about them, huh? Yeah. Well, son of a gun. Well, we hope you have fun while you're here, honey. And I hope you get to visit the kids a lot, get to play with them a lot.
The only thing is that when you're going out there to the direction, will we have to follow you?
Hmm?
Well, she's
Really?
talking about tomorrow, if she has to follow us over at Katie's.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
And Amy, who's up there on the picnic table with Christy? Crystalline. Did you see Crystalline, Uncle? Or
Playing two-handed.
Mr. Robert, see up the picnic table? There's Christy. Is that David with her?
Yeah.
David, Crystalline, and Christy. Crystalline! Hi, Crystalline! Isn't she cute?
Mm.
Throw them a rope, Grandpa, and rescue them. They don't know how to get to shore.
And there's great grandma and Grandpa Robert and.
Hi there, camera. Bye, camera.
Grandpa, took me on film
Where's everybody else? Isn't there a few people missing? Oh, Nathan's watching TV.
Well,
In my bedroom, he's watching All Dogs Go to Heaven with Brittany.
can I go and see Nathan?
After you change your clothes, probably.
Yes, that's fine.
Hi.
Oh, keep it out of my ear. Ah. I hurt my ear. Look at that mole. Ugh, mole. I'm gonna start rolling in a second. Yeah. No, I'm already over there and then
Mary, why don't you go way down to the deep end down there? I don't blame you.
Where's Jason at? I'm gonna roll over there now. Come on. Okay. I think it's Joshua's turn. You sit back there. Sit back there, Mom. No, sit back there. Sit back there, Mom. Sit back there. Sit back there, Mom. No, can you please sit over there, Mom?
Okay, I'm gonna turn this off.
Okay. Hi, Michael. Did you know you're in the movies?
So leave something that you know that I'll take anyway.
Now you make some funny faces, Michael.
Whoops, I can't see you. Michael, I want to know something. Will you tell me something? Are you having a good time at your grandma and grandpa's cottage? That's good.
How did you?
He's been blueberry picking, rowboating. They made s'mores last night. What else have you done?
Yep, that's a smart move.
Michael, what else have you done since you've been here?
Church?
Yes. And homemade salmon pie of great grandma's tonight, huh? Was that good? All right. Oh, you've been fishing?
You don't talk much. He lost his tongue.
Oh, he
Boat
lost.
races aren't very interesting because they won't even crash.
Uh-oh. Okay, we'll see you later, kiddo. Bye.
Well,
You gotta see
okay, you want to be in the movies. Do you want to say something while you're in the movies?
Mm.
Oh,
Well, I don't wanna
don't get
be.
too close. Back up a little bit. Okay.
Well,
You want to say hi?
hi?
Are you having a good time?
Yeah,
Is this fun up here at Grandma and Granddad's?
yeah,
You like it here?
yeah.
You want to come back?
Come back well.
When you, well, never mind. But you're having fun up here, right?
Yeah,
Well, that's good. Were you watching a movie?
yeah.
What were you watching?
All dogs go to heaven.
All doggy, and do all doggies go to heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But
sure
not
do.
bad dogs.
No, that's for sure. Okay. Hey, you want to say hi to anybody? Let's say,
Hi.
hi, Mom and Dad. Okay, we're going to take you out of the movies now, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Do that with the lens cover on anyway.
You're right, you can't. I've been threatened if I didn't get all of you in the movies.
Oh,
Oh, he got me in. Plenty.
So you got to say give us a few
Say
pearls
hi.
of wisdom here.
okay, some wisdom.
Wisdom.
That's good. I like
Dealing
that.
with cranky babies, put them to bed early. Hey, close that up.
She's not cranky. She's just absorbing everything.
Yes. Hey, stop that.
She just says all of this goings on. Oh boy. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
So much excitement. I don't know.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye-bye.
Hi.
I'm not in the mood for it today, so.
Not in the mood for it
Anyways,
today.
I hope everyone's enjoying the boat rides.
I think,
Looks like a lot of fun.
yeah, she's getting
Yeah.
it now. She was telling me.
They're all having fun, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think Daddy wants to take Crystalline somewhere. It's
Are they
yeah.
going on a boat ride?
We got to get Mom, your wife in here, and then we got everybody.
Okay.
They get,
We have to. Go with her? Here we go.
Hi, Ruth Ann. We got you in the movies here.
she's got to get you in.
Yeah. Oh, all of you. Little half pint there, right? You having fun up here?
Yes, I am. Looking for
Good.
Nathan's shoes right now. Where are they?
Well, his socks are over on my lawn going towards the dock.
The dark ones?
Yes, I believe
Yeah,
so.
he has those on.
Oh, okay. The shoes might be on my bedroom floor because he just finished watching his movie All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Okay.
And I just rewound it. Would you like me to go look for them?
That's okay. Nathan, get back in the house.
Want me to go see if they're in there?
Wow.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
Anything you want to say?
Okay. Beautiful up here. You guys are great neighbors.
Oh, thank you.
We're enjoying this.
Good, okay.
Salmon pie.
Oh, they ate our heading that
Oh,
way
the
there,
pie was great.
Of course.
Good pie.
Yes, okay, bye-bye. Fishing on a river or the lake?
Yeah, and Clinton River in Mount
Clinton.
Clemens.
Oh, okay,
You know, right where the sugar beet factory was?
Mhm.
You know, that's Clinton River, was
Mhm.
that
okay.
You know, the sugar beet factory was on Clinton River in Mount Clemens. He had a rowboat, and he only lived maybe a couple blocks from there. He could walk there, you know where President Street was, from Clinton River to his house. That was his life, was fishing. You
Uh-huh.
know. In those days, it's all you did for a living. You never worked, you know. And I can remember every night after school I'd stop in and have fish soup. Because, hey, that was good, you know. Big chunks of potatoes.
Wow, that's a treat today, fish
Yes,
soup.
definitely.
Milk.
I don't know how she made it, but it was, you know, pieces of fish and onions and carrots. And when I stopped in after school, she'd give us a nice
Who did?
bowl. My mother's mother, Mimi LaForest,
Oh.
yeah. Now we used to stop on the way from school to Mimi Martin's house. It was a little white,
I
not
don't
even.
remember her.
No, I know you
Mimi's
don't.
French for grandma.
Oh,
But this was.
Mimi and Pippi is, and that's what we always call them. Pippi's
Yeah,
French for
Pippi and
grandpa.
French, that's the
Oh.
French name, Mimi and Pippi.
Mimi and Pippi.
Yeah.
Then our tradition on Easter Sunday,
mm-hmm,
I don't know if you ever heard of this, Pat.
And you tell her.
We'd hard-boiled eggs like you do.
mm-hmm.
But then everybody would take an egg, say this.
She gets so mad. Oh, she suffered so much. I was glad that she was like they all called her the saint.
Yep.
She was such a good person. She's like, you know, like what's his name, his wife, that comes here, Ruth Ann? We always call her the saint. Cause she's such a nice person.
I don't know who you mean.
No, that one that's coming up here with those
Oh.
five kids.
Yes, yes,
She is so sweet.
yes, she is.
Well, every time they have a kid, I think, oh, he
Yeah.
said it's all for God. I thought, you're full of shit.
When we got that
Don't go so far, and that's all.
Yeah, you know what? I know you're supposed to let yourself have babies, but you don't want to do it to the point where it ruins your health.
Like my poor mother's.
Yes,
My dad
exactly.
was like a sex genius, but he couldn't say anything in those days.
I think it's when
We never even talked about sex,
Right.
because my mother didn't allow it.
No, we didn't
And when
either.
we had our
it
periods,
was usually drunk.
heck, we never told our mothers. We just found to know. I know my
Years it's been up there too.
my sister-in-law from Muskegon, she said the first day she had her period, she didn't know what to do, so she was walking to school, she took snow, and just packed herself full of snow. Till she got to school, and then I guess the teacher found out, you know,
12 o'clock last night.
that she had her period, but see, we were just afraid.
Right.
We didn't know what the heck is sex.
I know.
We didn't know what sex really was.
Right.
I know when I had my first child or my second one, I even asked the doctor, I said, where did they come from? How did they, he laughed. I guess he thought I was stupid, dummy. But when you're young, your mother never told you what.
No, my mother never told me anything, and
They didn't like to tell you about it.
right, and now I'm so glad today they inform children.
Yes,
Yeah.
but these kids are putting too much. for
Too
it.
much, yes.
Too much. I seen a baby the other day, a 10-year-old raped his sister, and she was only 10.
Oh, no.
That was in the paper I just read.
Then I would trust his opinion.
He raped his sister and she was only 10 years old.
Wow.
Who did, Mom? Oh,
Huh?
on paper?
Yeah, I read that in the paper. all these boys out there, 10 and 11 years old.
Yep.
And they said they're more sexy than they ever been to anybody.
Yep.
I just don't get it.
They learn too much on TV too, Mom.
Yes, that's what
I
they
mean, I'm
said.
glad parents inform children to a certain point, but they watch too much TV.
That's what they said. The parents let them watch every time.
Yep. And you know, Ruth Ann, the one coming up, they don't allow that.
No.
They only watch special programs.
Yes, it was like Mickey Mouse or something that's stupid.
Or informative, like making things, or,
Yes.
yeah,
But he won't
educational.
allow children. I know at times when they go to Janine's, that's her grandma, you know. I know they love to watch her, but
Yeah,
you could just see that they're just wishing their dad would go away so they could watch it.
right.
Poor little kids.
Up here, we're gonna have to work out a system here where you don't have to run and say, my Bob, neighbor Bob.
There's no system,
Robert.
trust me.
Robert, just call him Robert.
Oh, because Bob Murray comes over, and Bob's son.
Oh,
So I always call him Mr. Kilmer when Bob Murray's around. But Bob's son was there, so pretty soon I'm saying Mr. Kilmer, and Bob's son was saying, what? So,
Well, you know, when Bob comes up to do your work on the house, I either call him Little Bob and Big Bob, or I call him Young Bob and Old Bob. I'm sorry, Bob. But that's when I'm not to anyone else, just to Robert.
Pat,
Yes.
I'll tell you one worse. They call her Little
They
Grandma.
call me all little
She
crap.
started this crap. Little Grandma, so you know what that makes me?
Yes.
They say,
Big Grandma.
Yep.
Yeah, they call her Little Grandma, so I'm Big Grandma.
they all say, oh, here comes little grandma.
My granddaughter, the youngest one, asked me when I was going to have my baby.
Oh, God,
Yes,
kids say the
I
darndest
know
stuff.
it. I know it.
Really? I get some comments too. I've learned not to care anymore.
Yeah.
But, I have a figure. There is a waist behind all these baggy clothes.
I don't have a waist. Yeah, you do.
Now that's gonna be on that camera.
Yeah, they're gonna show you
Oh
your
my
stomach.
God.
Yeah, she's taking pictures of your stomach.
Can't help it, 5 kids.
Oh, I see what you're talking, yeah.
My little pants.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a high one,
Okay.
isn't it? He's gonna have a job putting that up, isn't he?
Yep.
Somebody will
But,
have to
That's up
help.
their way.
yeah, but it can be done.
Yeah.
Well, they'll get it done.
This is like gonna go over the table. I can't wait. I don't wanna go home. Darn it, wish Terry. Well, I won't say that. I wish I could stay with Terry and
You can. You three adults, I thought
can't.
about
I
it this
gotta go
morning.
back and work.
You
This be
three.
pretty over the
We tell
kitchen.
people
Yes.
we wouldn't be home till the 15th.
Yeah, but there's not enough room for everybody.
You three people can stay in the bedrooms and the family can sack out until you
I
leave.
got one just like that, that's hanging way down.
Oh, do you?
Now I wanna shut it off, I have to reach way down to the bottom.
I'm not ready. I don't wanna go home.
Oh.
So Bob says you can buy them
Show me what
Yeah.
you want.
with the snap on, then you can snap it off.
Yeah.
But I said, I don't know how to connect it. I don't know how you do it. It's supposed to be simple, isn't it?
Can't be that hard.
It can't be.
Can't be that hard.
Because I have to have a switch there.
You've installed a lot of fans.
I'll try it, I'll buy one if I can. Bob said
You
he'll
have
come
to
up
be on
and
film now.
Here's your
I
coffee.
think, look at it, I don't,
Oh, yeah.
there wasn't that much left down there.
You mean that thing isn't used up
4
yet?
minutes, I think.
Let me see.
Oh, do a jig. Oh, I can't see your feet because you're too close. You got to get back further.
Come on, Bob, let's jitterbug. Hey, Bob, come here. Let's jitterbug.
All right, all right.
Hi, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I haven't jitterbugged
Dun,
in
dun,
years.
dun, 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 dun.
Wait a minute, I got to back up.
Now what do we do?
I don't know.
We gotta do something. See, we
All
can-
right.
Hey!
Throw you over my hip.
No, don't.
Hey, that was good.
Hey!
I can't even clap. Wasn't that good, Mom?
Yeah,
that was good. I bet he was a good dancer.
With my mother, as little she is, she'd throw her out.
Oh, boy, you can,
Yeah, but she wouldn't want to do that
Never
now.
come
oh,
back.
I could do that, I never come back to life.
Bob used to do that to me, Patty.
Did he?
He'd spin me round, You know how you put them out like that? And he'd let go. And I'd fly across the
I
room.
know, that's a terrible feeling.
Fly after you.
My husband was a good dancer too. Oh, he liked ballroom dancing, and that's what I liked. Wasn't he a good dancer?
Oh, he was a wonderful dancer.
And he could really dance, that guy.
I never danced with him, but...
Every time somebody wanted to dance, nope, he says, I don't dance anybody but my wife.
Wow.
Poor Dolly, she couldn't dance.
He wouldn't dance with anybody but his wife, Fred.
When I was out with her.
I wish he would have...
Yeah, I know.
He wouldn't do a few other things.
Yeah, that's
except with his...
What were you going to say, Janine?
Pardon?
What were you going to say?
Not for the camera.
She can't say it, I dare. She had a camera.
Oh, I got 2 minutes left.
Oh, good, Kathy.
Well, let's see, what can we talk about? Kathy just stepped in dog poop. I'm Kathy.
Oh, did she?
I'm Patty.
Patty just stepped in dog poop.
Yeah, it was a horse pile.
In our yard.
We're going up to Alpena today
Yep.
to get some Bengay for my...
And look for garage
I
sales.
get some of Bob's medicine, that seems to be...
Try it, Ma. Ask Bob if it works for him. Bob's got rheumatoid arthritis. This is 1998. And his arthritis is slowly progressing, but he's doing real good. He works every day, holds a job at the framing place. At our framing place, out of our home in New Baltimore.
He gets more tired at night, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that his
And,
legs...
and you're healthy, Janine.
I like a horse.
Yep. And Mom is great. She's 88.
She's doing great.
88 and kicking.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, but you should see me some morning when I get out of bed. You wouldn't believe it. I'd say, thank you, God, for putting my foot on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all pretty healthy. The family's all healthy. Sheila, Terry, Maureen, Kathy, everybody's in good health.
Oh, that's great. We love you all.
Oh, thank you.
We love everyone that's come up too, boy. They're just great people. Yep.
Aw, thank you.
So far, maybe I haven't met them all, but they're wonderful people. You got great kids.
They
Great
all
kids and great grandkids.
I'm proud of them. They
Yep.
all turned out
Oh,
real
yeah,
good.
they all turned out good kids.
And they all went through a lot
Uh-huh.
to reach where they are. All of them had to go through hard times. Bob's kids had to go through a divorce like my kids did, and they all went through hell, but everybody turned out fine.
Oh, that's great.
What's your
Uh-oh,
name?
0 minutes.
Good.
Does that mean it's done?
Probably.
Well, it didn't shut off.
Christine was never married before, was she?
Oh, no.
I was gonna, that's your first marriage. And Bobby, that's your first?
It's her
Yeah.
first.
Robert, it says 0 minutes. Am I done?
Renee's first marriage.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
What, huh?
It says 0 minutes left. Does that mean it's done?
I would think so.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So inspired and especially by her courage and what she actually did to this son, who she actually adopted as her own son, you know. So that's how he. And plus, he has really good examples anyway.
So did you not quite get the lyrics of it?
Well, I thought it was about a woman being brave and giving up everything.
But the key phrase is right in the beginning, which said, got him dressed, saw him off to school. Yeah.
Every mom could feel that was her son.
Exactly.
Every mom.
He was feeling especially, she asked, how did he get so sensitive?
Yeah.
It was very inspiring.
I really heard about them.
Did
But
you?
that's what started it,
Go ahead.
and then all these single moms
Just
that I knew
thinking,
came
and that
to
came
mind.
out of the woodwork.
I couldn't get back there.
That was great.
No, I will say though,
Crystalline, sweetie.
you have a creative mind.
Yeah.
Like I've been noticing in poetry and stuff, there's just a way of saying things. It's thoughts that people think, but they don't know how to express them in a way that is meaningful. And you have a poetic mind. You have a way of saying
Almost
things
all Dale's
that
lyrics.
are memorable.
Yeah, almost all Dale's lyrics are like that.
That's true.
But I know exactly what
You
you
are.
mean, Terry. Is Kelly talking?
Thank you, Terry.
No.
Oh.
I'm making sure the kids don't kill each other, because
Thank you, Terry.
I still don't want to play with
Oh,
Troy's birthday present.
I had a song, a
One
great
Tony has
songwriting
to do,
teacher
so Troy's like,
that told me
Tony has to be
the
too.
secret to writing great lyrics was to say ordinary things in an inordinary way.
Yeah.
Say ordinary, common things in a different way.
That's the secret of all country singers.
And the secret of the best books,
Yeah.
best poetry,
Yeah,
like was
that's true.
said. Because you read that and you think, why didn't I think of that? We do this every day. How come I didn't see it that way? You know? I don't have a way with words. I can talk with words, but to put them into feelings is such a. Oh, Bob! I didn't. I'm not saying another word. He's doing
So what?
something again.
So what?
Because I get self-conscious. when
He's
he-
taping everybody.
But I did. He got Mom. All afternoon they taped Mom.
Oh,
We
really?
talked about her life.
I'd like to
Cool.
see
It's here. We'll wait till Mom croaks, and then we'll show it.
This is on tape,
I
Mom.
know. That's where we got his Mom would laugh. Yeah, that's where Gail
Okay,
got
I'm
his
sorry.
sensitivity, right?
Troy.
Okay.
Troy.
Mom, Renee, Mom did man bashing the whole time. Ask Bob and Daddy.
Did what?
Man bashing, remember my mother? It was so funny.
Well, what would she have against that? You'd have to know.
I wonder why she talks to him.
She doesn't, Nancy.
Yeah, what was I saying? She can avoid it.
I don't care.
Am I close
Get
enough?
outta
How do you get this thing to work anyway? I can't see anything.
I know it, neither can I don't understand.
Okay.
All right.
Troy, come here and get in the picture.
Don't wait, Troy, don't pull.
Careful what you say.
What's your favorite song? I can just
What'd you sing?
Good answer.
Your favorite?
Favorite? Well, this is a song that we do. See, I normally don't sing at all. I don't sing at all in this band.
You don't.
I don't sing at all.
Yeah, by choice or did they
Just the girls?
Just the girls, and Frank sings whatever additional harmony, fourth part that comes up. I don't do any singing.
Bob,
Okay.
Gail was always the lead singer. They had the groups.
It works out. It works out
He misses
fine.
it a little.
Yeah.
So I'm a little
Why don't
rusty
you do
because
any
I don't ever
background
sing.
vocals or anything?
We got 4 singers, 4-part harmony as it is.
Yeah.
We can't find parts for me to sing. We would like to.
You know what? Get into some classical music and expand your mind into some classical arrangements that
We're
have.
country western band.
You know what though?
Usually.
You know what though? Yeah. But the more. I mean, I'm not into like Elton John anymore or anything like that, or no, I can't think of his name. Anyway, the guy that told everyone to disobey their parents in music. But anyways, they started out classical, and that's where they got a lot of their original pop arrangements.
Right.
It's from the ideas from classical. And
Well,
I think of a song like Benny. You heard us do Benny by Nishtek when I was in the Arts Chorale, and the dissonant harmonies. It took about 8 different people just to get the harmony.
You know that I come from a classical choir background.
I'll find you
Use
another
it.
glass.
Almost the only music I listen to is classical.
Use it. Use it.
Yeah, I know, but
You can do 5-part harmony. Be cool.
it's
Do some
a
dissonance.
stylistic thing,
I know.
and
I guess.
you're working with triads here.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know?
Right. Okay.
Every now and then, you make a bigger chord and add a 4th note to the chord,
Yeah.
but
But 5th chords.
and not only that, it's the girls that we're marketing the girls.
I see.
It's the girls up front, beautiful, singing.
Tough
That's
to
the
market.
Tough to market, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will sing this one. The girls usually sing this, but I wrote it.
You used to sing it all the time.
I used to sing it all the time.
It's all right.
Okay, let's hear it. What is
Whatever. I guess I don't think in terms of making money. I just think in terms of doing it
But this isn't
creatively and.
But you know what?
They have to make a living.
I know, that is their living.
It's
yeah.
not totally calculated. I mean, it's what we love. We love this kind of music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
So-
I know. Okay.
You can tell the story.
So Charleston is an old song that I wrote back in the 80s. It's about the only song from those days that we still do. And it's, as a lot of people here know, I spent a lot of time traveling in the 80s. Traveling around the country. And this is kind of Dale's traveling song.
Okay.
I think it was 1981. I was selling black velvet Mexican paintings in the South.
Oh yeah.
Black velvet panties. That's what
He
Dee
just
always
calls
thought.
them paintings.
That's what Dee thought you were saying there one night. You're selling black velvet panties. She's telling everybody.
I did really well. No, paintings. And
She was laughing.
this one road trip, I was very despondent because I found myself in Charleston, West Virginia, without a penny to my name, and tired, hadn't slept, driven there on fumes, no gas in the truck, didn't know what I was going to do.
I was going to say, and?
So this was Monday.
You know me too well. If you were a brand new audience, you wouldn't be saying these things. So,
Jenny, that's a bad thing about family. They know everything about you.
but the cool thing is 3 days later, it was Christmas morning, and I found myself, no, it's good. I found myself sitting on the bridge at 5 o'clock Christmas morning, with the
Just before you jumped off.
And I had sold all my paintings in those last 3 days.
Oh wow.
Charleston, West Virginia turned out to be a boom town for black velvet Mexican paintings. Who would have thought? And I sold almost everything in the truck, and I was sitting there with, $2,300 in my pocket, and waiting for a bus to bring me home for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
And it was sitting there as the sun was just coming up over the river, and I was thinking, God, what a pretty little town, If I hadn't sold anything, I wouldn't be thinking,
What a pit.
yeah, what a pit this is. But as it turns out, I thought it was a pretty little town, and I just sat and wrote this song on the bus as I was coming home that day. And we still do it to this day.
Let's hear it.
You want to sing?
Charleston, you're a beautiful city. The river's so pretty through dawn. How does that go? Dawn and through. For one thing, it's too low. Charleston, you're a beautiful city. Your river's so pretty through dawn and through day. I can see that your changes are subtle, a silent rebuttal to your backwoods way. Charleston keeps you so stable, while others aren't able to make. I gotta get that chord. While others aren't able to make their own way. There is a horizon which you needn't notice, 'cause your sky's the bluest that I've seen for days. Ladies, keep the fires burning while you're. See, I never do it in this key.
I'm sorry. You want me to do it?
Yes. Jeez.
I'm trying to get you to sing it for me.
You sing it.
Charleston, you're a beautiful city. Your river's so pretty through dawn. I can see that changes are subtle, silent rebuttal to
to hold that ruins me. Next verse. Charleston keeps you so stable while others aren't able to make their own way. Here's the horizon that you needn't notice, 'cause your sky's the bluest that I've seen for me. Ladies, keep the fires burning while your men are earning their daily rations of hope in their lives. And though rations be meager, you'll keep on eagerly fighting for all your dreams. You'll survive. Been there, so I know what I'm saying. Nobody's paying for this exposure. This lonely sagebrush whipping through cities might someday lodge in your fences and stay. Ladies, keep the fires burning while your men are earning their daily rations of hope in their lives. And though rations be meager, you'll keep on eagerly fighting for all your dreams. You'll survive. Charleston, you're a beautiful city. Your river's so pretty through dawn and through day. This lonely sagebrush whipping through cities might someday lodge in your fences and stay.
Really good.
I hate to say it, but where's Bob ever? Somebody said, where's Bob?
Mo.
Told ya. Told ya.
You have to put it down on a plate.
Hope he's hearing this while he's in there. Is he in there sleeping? I don't know. Troy, where's Grandpa?
Oh, you can't get through. Nancy, would you hand him the paper plate, please? Take a half of my story.
Thank you, Amy.
Troy, what are you doing, Neil? If you want, you can put this in the living room. Put your apple. There you go, darling.
I'll do one more song. We'll do one more song. It's kind of a...
Just one?
We have to get our lighters out to make it. I was gonna say, I'm simply.
He's waiting for money.
That's right. I figured if the lighters and the clapping, then we'll just make it.
We're gonna be the wrong family.
Sit on his head until he sings other songs.
Yeah, you should do the Kmart special for Nancy.
I don't remember it.
Honest to
don't
gosh,
remember
that
it.
is so cute.
You
I
remember
have it on
baby?
tape someplace.
You remember it?
Dad has it.
Heard it, haven't
Dad, you have
Oh,
that on
I've
tape.
heard it. Oh, sure, but I don't remember the word. But Nancy usually remembers lyrics.
Girls.
It's a lot of lyrics in that song.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I'll work on that one. I have it at home.
We have it at home too.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like me, does he? Dale?
Yes, I do.
Not with your beard.
Well, grow a beard,
Even
Bob.
more so.
Mother?
Yes.
You're making my head hurt now.
Drink some more champagne. That fell has
I'm gonna do this one as the last one. This is kind of a lullaby.
Lullaby.
Yeah. This is kind of an end of the night song among friends. It's called As We Greet the Night. Sun goes down and the stars come out above us as we greet the night. Time for work to end, then home to those who love us as we greet the night. As we greet the night through the long walk home, past the windows bright,
as we greet the night. Evening sounds as the day winds down around us, as we greet the night. And we speak real low as the hall-like glow surrounds us, as we greet the night. As we greet the night, and the cows sing low to the moon so high, as they greet the night. The days can get to you, they can get to anyone. Darling, I'll be there for you with every setting sun, as we greet the night. Ooh, as we greet the night, as we greet the night, and we share our eyes for one last time, then we greet the
Yeah. That was great.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay.
That
was very nice.
I know. So let's get the encore out of the way real quick.
Wait, we stopped clapping.
Dang.
Just kidding.
We'll do Water's Wide, Point of Light.
Oh, really?
What do you want to do? Point of Light? This?
Is there any... Is your family politically...
Politically
Any
They won't
Democrats or
know.
Republicans in the room?
Any what?
Democrats
Uh-oh.
or Republicans in the room?
If you want to slam either one, go ahead.
It doesn't slam either.
Oh, okay.
No,
This
we
is a
keep
very-
on. You're not going to offend us. This song was originally done by Randy Travis.
This is not one of ours. We do it though sometimes.
We do it because we try to inspire audiences sometimes to get out into the world and contribute and do something about problems that we all face and take some responsibility for others. So this is called Point of Light.
There is a point when you cannot walk away, when you have to stand up straight and tall and mean the words you say. There is a point you must decide just to do it 'cause it's right. That's when you become a point of light. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. You see what's wrong and you try to make it right. You will be a point of light. There is a darkness that everyone must face. It wants to take what's good and fair and lay it all to waste. And that darkness covers everything inside till it meets a single point of light. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. You see what's wrong and you try to make it right. You will be All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. You see what's wrong and you try to make it right. You will be a point of light. If you see what's wrong and you try to make it right, you will be a point of light.
Ladies and gentlemen, now with the regular portion of our program.
Is that Nintendo?
Where's the,
Nintendo, bedtime story.
excuse me, where's the tip jar?
That's right.
Hey.
morning you can do some more.
Okay. My throat is already
It just
dry.
depends, like usually once a week or a couple times every other week. Gosh,
That's
really
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
For
actually really
nails.
nice because the other girls are amazing. They're just vocally
That's what Dale said.
so amazing. So
Well, one of these days I'll surprise you. I'll come out to Los Angeles.
it'd be great.
And she'll sing for you.
That's
never do it.
right. That's right.
Give her some more wine. She might sing for you right now.
Yeah.
Renee, I want to hear it.
Oh, brother.
Now, Renee, don't you remember in Minnesota, you, Dale, and
I was
we all sang together, Donnie Marie and Teddy Osmond, if there was a Teddy.
seats of the car.
Renee's
Going
singing.
like this. No, my singing is terrible. I cannot hear you.
Just kidding.
Oh.
We were,
Just kidding.
I was 8, she was 9, Dale was 10, and we sang to a bunch of drunk... Hi. I sang to a bunch of drunk people. Our grandpa brought us over to this party or bar or someplace.
Are you serious?
Do you remember that, Dale?
Remember that house across
You don't remember
the canal
that?
with the upstairs? They had the jukebox and all those tables.
And we all sang, and people wanted to give us money and do all this.
House
and-
with a jukebox and table?
Yeah, the whole
Just a
upstairs
blind
was like
pig.
a blind pig. Huh?
Yeah.
It's in LA.
It was in Minnesota.
Left us on your grandpa's doorstep? On your dad's doorstep?
Yeah, I really did. You guys do, you know.
It was her,
Leave your kids in the dresser.
On the doorstep
Oh,
of your parents. You know.
Amy, what did you think about that? Amy?
big old punk on your cheeks, sweetie.
She's had that there for a long time. Dale, I'm really liking your songs more and more.
yay!
That's actually, there's a, that happens. When you're a kid and you're singing, your parents go, yeah, yeah, you know, oh yeah, you're good. And then all of a sudden you get to a point where you pose.
Wow, you're pretty
And you
good.
go, oh, we didn't realize.
Yeah,
But I gotta tell you the truth, I never was that kind of parent, was I, Dale?
Oh, Mom, please.
Right from the beginning, I told Dale, you're wonderful, you are so good
Yeah.
play for this person.
Well, Mom, if I happen to pour cereal and milk, Kelly, you should be a short order cookie. I've never seen you pour milk like that before.
Come on.
You just sort of like
Actually,
go
Dale,
overboard.
I zero in
To
on
just sit
what
down
I
at the
see
piano and
good.
start playing. I was a kid, you know.
Oh, Amy, you know what? You're starting to hurt.
Yeah.
You're getting glimpses. Patty doesn't know me.
So do you, Renee.
She does after tonight.
I get the books out and I do note by note and I can learn up to a certain point. I can do the notes. But Dale didn't even get the book out.
Renee, what am I gonna do?
Stop, Renee, you also said the same thing about Paisley. She's 3, nothing. She's no good.
Why do you
Why did you quit though?
Because it's thin.
I know, I want to talk here, but it's easier to cast all the light on you.
But Renee, how did you find the time to do those 3?
We were up here.
Why?
No, you wanted it when you were pregnant or when we had the monument. You didn't have that.
She is. She's a good artist.
I've actually done it 10
Renee,
times.
I distinctly remember
Look at my bottle. And I just
trying
tried to quit every
we
day.
were both learning
This
piano
is
at
my
the
very
same
first
time.
painting.
Right.
And you were doing just as well as I was.
But the difference,
Candy, I don't.
I try to play guitar today. She picks it up and she can
Kids are good.
hear it.
Dale, Mark Wisney taught me about a couple of chords, one song. I've been trying to play that song since.
Oh, yeah.
But Mark Winston taught you.
So maybe you ought to have somebody else show you.
You know what it is though?
That one's still off.
It's having that passion where you just want to do it.
That's what it is. I was just telling somebody the other day, my minister keeps talking a lot about using the gifts that are
He did?
You're all given gifts, and you're all meant to use them a certain way. And all my life I've been painting and writing and cooking because other people tell me it's so good. And I'm to the point now in my life, I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't want to do those things anymore. And it's sad because I want to be able to do it myself. I spend so much of my life doing them, so other people would tell me I'm good, that I still have to want to do it. Sure.
Do it for the glory of God. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's like I have other things to do than to paint, so you'll tell me I'm a good person now.
Right. Well, a lot of life is lived through fear of rejection, so we do things so people will accept us. And that's
That's why I
unfortunate.
like, I
Very
help out at the church now, and I sing in the choir, and I'm writing for the Al-Anon, for my newsletter. These are things I never considered, like, it's not like writing, it's just a little newsletter, and singing for the church choir isn't exactly like singing, but I do them for me, because they're fun, and they're nice, and it's like, I'm actually using talents, but not the way that, I'm not making money.
Kelly, we're not making money out of it.
One of these days, Kelly.
You know, that's funny. Hardly anybody in this room is really making money at anything we do. Keep on going. You know that tells me something, Amy.
Some people have no talent and make all kinds of money.
Yeah.
They have a lot of talent.
But life must be more than just making money.
Or Temple or whatever his boat was.
Temple 5.
Yeah.
I hear you get talking.
I know.
That's what I do.
Oh man, here I am, folks. Loved me to death.
Happy Thanksgiving, Bob.
Yeah, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Thank you for the lemon meringue pie.
Too bad it didn't come out.
It was wonderful. What do you mean it didn't?
It tasted, yeah, the meringue
You gotta do that
collapsed.
sometime.
It turned into lemon pudding.
Yeah, but it tasted good, that's what
Yeah,
matters.
I know that good lemon pudding, man. I can make damn good lemon pudding, but I can't make a damn lemon meringue pie.
Bob, this is the first year it didn't work. Every other year you've made one.
Yeah, I know.
Always made one.
What's wrong with that?
So what are we going to do with them now? Kelly's going to want to go to bed. She said she wants to put Tony to bed and he'll thrash around a little bit. Yeah, Kelly and Tony, I guess.
You guys are...
Hi, say hi to your grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Bye.
Bye, Grandma.
Hi. I want. There's Sydney. I want to wish you and Bob a very, very happy 25th wedding anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob.
You're
Put your
welcome.
face in here.
We love you, Bob and Janine. Oh, you can kiss for the camera. A 25-year kiss. Mwah. There we go. Yeah.
I have no idea what to say. I'm no good in front of cameras. Thank you for the cherry tomato. Oh, those were from...
Those were from Carol.
I know.
Yeah. Remember, I'm not Kathy.
Did I say Kathy?
No, but before you used to call me Kathy. Now you're
Oh.
gonna. Now I'm Carol, right?
Today I can't think. My memory's...
I know you're having a few
I have-
senior moments.
I have Alzheimer's.
No.
Put that on record that I said
No.
that 10 years from now.
So you're not coming back till Labor Day.
No.
And where are you going today? You're going to UP, huh?
Yeah, we're going to Escanaba.
Wow, I
In
love
the
it up there.
moonlight.
Mhm.
And we're going to go swimming and play
Ooh.
slot machines and
Ooh,
eat a lot and,
that's
and
great.
drive a lot and listen to books on tape.
Good. Did you get the Left Behind series yet?
No, still
Oh,
didn't get it.
oh, you'll love it.
I keep meaning to go to the library and see if they got it.
Oh, I hope they do. You really like it once you get it.
I know, I read the first part of yours and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm
Yeah.
hooked.
Yep.
But I just read a wonderful book
Oh, you did?
called Deliverance.
Oh.
Have you seen the movie?
A long time ago, if it's the one I'm thinking of, yes.
Long time ago. It's from the
Mhm.
1970s. And I read the book and then I saw, Bob and I watched the movie and it is wonderful.
Well, you know, talking about books, you told me Connie could go through your books in the garage and take a
Yeah.
few. Well, she forgot, and she feels so bad. So if there's a few books that you really like that you think she'd like, you could pick out 2 or 3 and give them to me.
Well, if they're in the garage, just whatever she wants.
I don't know what's good, but you've read them, right?
Some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
So Bob, this is it, huh? You gonna take her to the UP?
Yep.
When you come back on Labor Day weekend, I'm gonna show you this film.
You are, eh?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I gotta zoom in on Bob once too because I zoomed in on you once.
Yeah, zoom in on him while he's
Smoke
lighting
that
up.
cigarette. Huh?
Daddy's quitting, Daddy. We'll put that on record.
When? When you quitting?
After a vacation.
Oh,
He didn't
good.
say what year.
Which vacation?
I told you to have on my tombstone. See, I told you I quit smoking.
Yeah, there you go.
Coming out of it. That was a grave marker.
And you put on my tombstone, I can't believe I died.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Or, see, I told you I was sick.
Are you gonna see any shows up in the UP?
I doubt it.
Well, we'll see what time we have.
Oh, we gotta stop
We're
and
gonna
get a
go looking
map.
for waterfalls and stuff.
Oh, yes.
Falls.
That's the beauty of the UP. Yep.
Falls.
We wanna get a map of the area and see what's going on.
Well, Stevenson's about 15 minutes the other side of Escanaba, and that's where Chuck used to work. Yeah, he used to live in Stevenson. That's why we used to go up to Escanaba all the time.
You know, I just realized I have no lipstick on, no
Uh-oh.
makeup of all the times.
See, I thought I'd be catching you all dressed and ready to go, ready to rock and roll.
Well, I gotta take a shower. Just
I'm washing.
procrastinating.
Uh-oh.
I'm washing clothes,
The camera,
doing dishes, making beds.
the camera can't tell that you don't have all that.
Sure it can. Oh yeah, like my mother used to say when you taped her, oh my God. Oh well, who cares?
Yeah, you gotta say hi to your mom for me.
We will.
She's doing
Okay.
great.
That's good.
She's gonna
Are you
be-
gonna bring her up Labor Day or not?
No.
No.
It's hard to get her to get out of the house.
Well, 'cause she's on medication. She's got
Yeah.
her breathing machine, her
Yeah.
back. And she has a nurse coming in 5 days a week.
Wow.
So she's, we take her out, you
We'd
know,
like
for
to bring
dinner.
her up here, but she can find more excuses than anybody else I know of.
Yeah, I can't even get her to my house.
Oh.
But, for her age, she's doing good. We've been playing poker with her and she's been cleaning Bob's clock. And he's really
Then maybe,
not liking it.
maybe he's doing a win when you go to the UP.
Mother Nature's calling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you really had to put that on tape.
Oh, definitely.
Well, let's follow him down the hallway.
Follow him in the bathroom.
Okay, just to the bathroom door.
It is
Bye,
hot.
Bob.
It is really hot. What's the temperature? Close to 90?
Oh, it's gotta be, yeah. I'm going over to text the weed, but only a couple rows, you
How
know.
can you?
Then I'm gonna jump in this pond.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just cleaned the refrigerator. For anybody that's watching this tape, I do clean.
You will get a copy of this tape for
Oh.
for your file here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For my file, do I have any other copy? Do I have
You
a
got your
copy of
mom's,
Mom?
yeah.
I
In
got-
fact, you know what I can do? I can add this. Remember there was room left on it?
Yeah.
I'll put this on the end of that tape for you.
You sure I got
Yeah.
Mom's tape?
Yeah.
How do I go about making
Who's that?
tapes for her daughter, her other kids, if I have to someday?
Oh.
How do you do that?
Okay, I have a DVD, or I have a player that will tape to tape.
Okay, Kelly
So-
probably does too.
Oh, probably. So when this part's done, Janine, and we add it to your mom's, because there's room left, eventually when we fill up your tape, then we'll copy it onto another one, and you can make as many copies as you want for all your kids.
Oh my gosh.
Your mom will be on there, you guys on there.
That would be wonderful, especially with Mom.
Yeah,
To have a memory like that, I can't even remember. I gotta play that someday.
yeah. Well, I'm going to add this on to the end of it.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't think of anything to say, Patty. Ask me something.
Well, I don't know what to ask you. I might surprise Robert and take him up to the UP
For what?
for my birthday. Up at St. Ignace, at the casino.
Yeah.
Loretta Lynn's going to be there with John Michael Montgomery.
She's in Traverse City right now. I
Is
think.
she?
Yeah.
Well, she's going to be there, and I'm thinking about going up there with Robert on the 12th.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Oh, our kids, he pitched in last Christmas,
Uh-huh.
and they gave us an $85 coupon, Bob's kids,
Uh-huh.
to Macomb Center for Performing Arts.
Good.
So I just booked 2 things.
What one's that?
The first one is a blues fest,
Oh, good.
which I love,
Yes.
Muddy Waters Blues Fest. The second one is on my birthday, December 1st, and it's going to be a Christmas carol.
Oh,
Isn't that going to be
Yes.
great?
you know what? Maybe that's why I like you so much, Janine.
Wow.
My mother was a Sagittarius, too.
Oh, what was her birthday?
December 5th.
No kidding, my
Yeah.
sister.
She was the best person in the whole world.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad your mother was.
What, Sydney? Well, we're going to go away, honey.
I don't think any of my kids would say I'm the best person in the world. They might say Mom's okay, but or they might say Mom's a sinner.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand that.
Oh, we won't go there
Okay.
on tape.
Okay.
But yeah, Ma's not a sinner. I'm too old. No, you can't have any more ice cream. No, you can't. You already had 3 dishes of ice cream and cake.
Wow. You don't want to get fat like me.
Don't set yourself up. I got to tell on tape what little Troy said to me.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
I may have told you when he said he was going to produce a movie.
No.
And I said, can I be in it? And he said, oh, yes. And he said, what do you want to be? And I said, I want to be an old grandma in your movie. So we were talking. Well, then the next time he said to me, he's going to do a movie again. He said, what do you want to be in it, Grandma? And I said, last time I was an old grandma, I think I'll be a young beauty queen this time. He said, oh, Grandma, that would take so much makeup.
Oh, no. That's funny.
That's serious. I mean, just so cute. His eyes are,
I know,
and I
he
started
is.
laughing.
He's smart. Yes.
Well, he wasn't so smart to say that. He could have got hit in the mouth. He couldn't figure why I was laughing because kids just say what
Yeah.
they feel.
He's very smart and he's very nice, and she's gotten him to be very polite.
He's a real good kid.
Very good, and I really enjoy his company.
Yeah, little Lexi. So cute.
Oh, I know.
They're all darling.
Yeah.
Each
Yes.
grandkid, you know that.
Yes.
Each one has a personality. If I mention each one, I can just feel what they're all about.
And
Each
Terry's
one.
kids, every one of them has a special place in my heart. Every one of them.
I know.
Even Terry and Ruth Ann hugged us hello and hugged us goodbye.
Oh, they're good
Yep.
people.
Yep.
Kids are precious.
Oh, I love them. Oh,
I know you do.
oh. And Crystalline, she just took right over this time, I'll tell you. She's
Oh,
growing
she's
so
precious.
fast, yeah.
They
And
curl.
Amy's growing up.
Yeah.
Amy does her own hair and
Does she?
likes special clothes now. Oh yeah, Amy's getting to be a
They're
little
all
lady.
growing up. Well, Danny, our oldest grandson, just graduated from high school.
Oh wow,
They
okay.
had a party for him.
What high school?
He goes to Elginak, and then he's going to go
Okay.
to Pleasant Valley College. He's going away to that. So he's the beginning. Well,
Yep.
Chrissy, we call her Chrissy, my oldest grandchild. She's been graduated for about 3 years, I think it's been.
Oh,
3, 4
okay, you
years.
have one ahead of
She's
him.
the granddaughter, yeah.
And then who's next after him?
Well, there's Chrissy, and there's Danny, and there's
Oh, right.
Jody, I think is next. Let me think.
David let us know he's going to drive
Then
next year.
David's after Jody.
Okay.
Don't ask me, there's so many.
I know.
They just keep.
How many do you have?
I gotta sit down and count them up. The ones,
Whoops.
with my nephew's kids, there's about 23. Sydney, stop. There's about 23 with my nephew's kids, but they call us Grandma and Grandpa too.
Yes.
So, I don't know, there's about 19, 18.
You're lucky.
One great-grandchild.
Wow.
I know, it's wonderful.
Yep.
I love it.
And it's so good that you have this place because they all will have memories.
They love it here. They all do. Well, I say all. Some of them don't visit. Steve and Vicki, I don't think you've ever met.
No.
Bob's son.
Whoops.
Have you?
No. Somebody's here.
Jason. Come in, Jason.
Could you not today for about 5 minutes?
Oh, well, honey, I want to get going. I was just finishing up this film, and I've been ready and waiting for you.
Where'd you find that, Sydney?
So, why don't you go over the house, honey, and we'll go weed, and then we'll come back.
Oh.
Bring your bathing suit.
Huh?
Bring your bathing suit, and we'll swim after we garden.
I don't like swimming.
Oh, come
You
on.
don't like swimming?
He does.
Oh, you city boy. You're a city boy.
I'll see you at the house.
I want to swim.
You love fishing.
Well, you can swim right here in front of your grandma's place.
He loves his fishing.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he
How
does.
did he learn to fish? Where did he learn to like it?
I don't know. Mary did a little bit of it with a boyfriend of hers, I think, and the kids, and then he does here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
caught
need?
big fish?
Pardon me?
Has Bob caught him big fish?
Yeah, Jason and Robert went out one day in the boat right here, and they caught 3 whopper bass. And we had them for dinner, and Jason wants bass again for dinner, so that's why he's out there trying to catch that bass.
Well, last time we were here, we had that fish.
Yep.
Oh, that was the best fish I've ever had.
Did you like that? Good.
That was so good.
When we catch up on a bunch more again, maybe by Labor Day, we'll have another fish fry.
Oh, that would be so
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed
Look
that.
what Sydney's got. She
What?
found the microphone. Show Miss Patty. Or what do they call you, Patty?
Grandma Patty,
Grandma Patty.
you gotta talk on it.
Hey, 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 hey. I don't hear my voice on it.
I don't either. Let me try. I haven't got, let's see here. Okay, say hi there. How you doing?
Hi there, how you doing?
Janine, I gotta get going.
Okay.
It's a hot one out there, but I'm gonna let you go so you can get ready too.
Okay.
And we love you, and have a wonderful trip. And we'll see you on Labor Day weekend. Okay?
Yeah.
And we'll have a fish fry together.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay.
Wunderbar.
Alrighty, I'm gonna add this to your film.
Okay.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna go get the camera, okay? Disney! What?
You forgot your bicycle thing.
Kai!
Here, it's on the table. You forgot it.
There's Crystal with Jason and Grandpa.
You got one?
Hi, Jason.
I wanna pull it in!
I was just taping you with Grandpa and Crystal down there. Oh, don't tease her though.
Can I pull it
No,
in?
don't scare her, honey. Okay. Okay. Bye, Jason. She's not gonna let you through her this time, huh? This time I was gonna have it on video.
Having a hard time getting the bread down.
Getting what?
Having a hard time getting her bread down. She's got some stuck in her throat.
Oh.
I wanted to get her in the water so that she would.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pick her up and I wanted to see her fly.
Well, I don't know if I can get her back. Crystal, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, Crystal. Come here.
Oh, the battery's getting low. Honey, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna have to recharge. This is August 6th, year 2001. I was going to watch Crystal fly today if we could make her fly, but I'm running out of my battery's running low, so I'm going to have to go. See you later, Alexander. I mean Crystal and Dad. She's so pretty. She got a little bread stuck in her throat this morning. So by going in the water, she can drink.
You see him pretty good, Harry?
I can't see them real good, but
Can you walk that way a little?
can't see them real good, but they're there.
Hi, Jason. I want to get a picture of you in your new canoe. I'm a poet. New canoe. Oh, look this way. Hi. Are you going to show your mama you can roll it around a little bit? Huh? Where'd you get that paddle? You did? This is August 14th. It would have been my dad's birthday. He's gone. But Jason is enjoying his new canoe. August 14th in the year 2001.
I'm starting to hit logs here.
You're starting to hit logs. Don't hit logs.
I know, I go right through. Fiberglass.
See you later. I just wanted to catch you on here, honey.
Huh?
Did you catch any fish in your new canoe?
Not yet.
Are you going to be able to tie it up to the dock?
Yeah.
There's Daisy and Lulu. They can't fly yet.
Huh?
Daisy and Lulu can't fly yet.
See the fish jump.
Hey there, Crystal. What's Mama's girl doing? Hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Hi, big girl. Where you going? I don't have anything for you. What are you going to do? Are you going to dock for the night? Yeah, it's getting halfway dark, huh? Okay, honey, I'm going to go get the fishies some food. Tomorrow we're going to the fair, and tomorrow night you're leaving me. You go to Aunt Annie's, and then the next morning I'm... Huh? Coming back here to what? Whenever it closes, and then I take you home.
What? Oh, when it closes?
I take you to Aunt Annie's, and then on the next morning on the 16th, you take the bus back to your town.
Are we coming back here after the fair?
We'll probably have to come back here to get your clothes, unless we take 2 vehicles to the fair, and I just leave right from there, and Dad lets me take you home. I don't know. I'll ask him about that. So if we leave right from there, then we'll have to take everything with us. But we'll see. It sure would save me some gas, wouldn't it, if I just went right from the fair to your house, to Annie's?
Yeah, it would.
Okay, I'll check into that angle. Love you, honey. Like your new canoe. Bye. Hi, George. Is that you? I see you right through the screen, and it's halfway dark out. You're in the new sunroom. Looks pretty with the lights on around the bottom. And on the inside, that looks kind of pretty. Just thought I'd catch you. Bye! Hi, George. Good morning, Crystal. This is the 25th day of August in the year 2001. My poor Crystal got very sick. Thank you, Crystal. Can't walk, but you're starting to gain your strength back. I don't know what happened there. You don't know how to eat fish.